Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
How'd you do?
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Last short, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out at the OT show. It's a rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome into Touhyville for the 17th day of September 2024. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Out playing photographer this morning.
I know, but is it not magnificent?
Yeah. If you didn't see the
Harvest moon. Ooh.
Yep. Neil Young is out there singing.
I love that song too.
Do you really?
Love. Could play that on break. I love that. I don't know why. I love it.
Sure, you liking Neil Young. I don't know why. I would. That's in all the time that I've known you. That's not something I would have known.
Not usually, but that song I absolutely love.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, cool.
It's a harvest supermoon.
Very cool. All right. Today is Constitution and Citizenship Day. Get Ready Day. I don't know what we're getting ready for, but whatever it is, let's get ready. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Apple Dumpling Day.
Have you ever had an apple dumpling?
I don't know. I've tried an apple turnover.
I used to love apple blintzes. Have you ever had a blintz?
Have you ever made me a blintz?
Blintz souffle I have made.
Then that's probably as close as I've ever gotten. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because for a long time I thought a blintz was what you did when you rushed the quarterback. IT Professionals Day, Monte Cristo Day. So Monte Cristo sandwich is one of those things that seems like something I would like, and I just don't. I've tried it.
It does, because I actually liked it when I tried it, because it used to be, oh my gosh, Houlihan's used to have it on the menu.
Oh, you're kidding.
And I remember a boyfriend that I dated said, "Oh, it's really good," but I'm like, French toast with jelly with ham and cheese, what is happening here? Like,
but it seems like it would be like this sweet savory thing, like
decadent thing. Yeah.
And I just didn't care for it. Yeah. Professional House Cleaners Day, Table Shuffleboard Day, Voter Registration Day.
Seriously, you said house cleaners and didn't say anything about Becky? What, did someone drop you on your head this morning? What are you doing?
We do have the best house cleaner.
The best.
I mean, I've said it before. There are very few perks is the wrong word. Like real treats like that I do for myself. And having Becky clean my house is, for me, it's luxuries. It's a luxury that you
won't give that luxury up.
I love it.
Yeah, I know. And it took me years to just go, just let someone come in and clean. Everything will be like, you'll just feel renewed, refreshed, clean. Like, and you're like, nah. And then even when I hired her and I said, how many times you were like, I don't know if I need like every month. I think like every other month. Like, and then she came every month and you were like, whoa.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just love it. I love that my house smells clean. Everything looks clean.
She surprises you all the time.
Like every time. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's the only time that my bed is ever made. It's just, yeah, I absolutely love it. So,
Yeah. Yeah, and she loves to clean. So there are people
she
that
does. She's into it.
clean
Yep.
and they just, this is how I know the difference when I'm like looking for the right person.
Mm-hmm.
If they say, okay, so I charge this and I do this, and then they go into, and I don't do that, and I don't do windows, and I don't touch this, and I won't do that, and I never do a refrigerator, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't. They do not love cleaning. She, on the other hand, I think would like take apart each slat of your floor to clean in between the the floorboard.
No, and she loves it, and
yeah,
you know, when I tell her how great it is, it's just like someone telling us our show was funny that day. Like it's the same kind of thing. Like, yeah, she just loves it.
Yeah.
And she's great. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the best.
Take a loved one to the doctor day. Well, only if they have to go. Like, it's just, I mean, I wouldn't just listen, today's the day, Grandpa, we're going. But
Right.
there's nothing wrong with me. I know, but today they said on the radio, today's the day you got to take a loved one to the doctor. All right, so today is Get Ready Day and Time's Up Day. Well, so that was all the time we had? Just between Get Ready Day and Time's Up?
Okay. It's Get Ready Day and Time's Up, because Time's Up, I think that's actually to support victims of sexual harassment. Time's Up.
Oh,
like
okay.
No more.
No. Time's Up is a day when people tell themselves that time is up when it comes to deciding whether or not they should make up with someone who they've been falling out with.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow, someone may be gone and it may be too late. Time's up. The time for repairing relationships is today.
Got it.
That's what Time's Up Day is.
You
Now,
do know, you have heard of Time's Up as the organization.
I have not.
Oh, yeah.
That's the name of
It's
the
a woman's
organization.
organization. I mean, it's not just a women's organization. It literally supports victims of sexual harassment.
Gotcha. I did not know that. Okay, and then Get Ready Day taking place on the third Tuesday in September every year. Get Ready Day was created by the American Public Health Association, a day to help communities, campuses, and workplaces be prepared for emergencies or disasters. So there you go.
Okay.
And lastly, today is World Patient Safety Day. So if you do take a loved one to the doctor, make sure that the doctor knows it's World Patient Safety Day. So be safe with them and don't do stuff you shouldn't do. I don't know, whatever that means.
Did you know that the super harvest, like the super harvest moon,
Mhm.
is also a partial eclipse? That's why it looks the way it does today.
I did not know that.
Super cool.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah,
out
I
there.
just really, it was like, oh, good morning, God.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, that was
Like,
yeah, it's really nice.
I
out there,
turned
yeah.
onto our street and I was like, oh,
Mhm. Yeah,
wow.
yeah, good
Wow,
stuff. yeah.
wow.
Larry says, good morning. Have a great day. Larry, you have a great day as well. All right, let's see what's happening. Home Depot will pay a $2 million fine for overcharging customers. Their new slogan, Home Depot, where you can get screwed getting screws. Also, okay, now this goes back to something that you've talked about before. If Home Depot is gotten in trouble for overcharging customers and the fine is $2 million, do the overcharged customers get that?
Nope. That I can tell you. What they'll do is anybody that qualifies for the class action,
Oh, it'll be a class action thing.
that has not opted out,
Yeah. will
probably get a check for 24 cents
All
after
right.
the lawyers have
All
taken their
right.
30%.
Now that I got my 24 cents.
Mhm.
A couple went on a 6-day naked bike ride across the UK.
Ew.
Right? That's what I said. I
Ooh.
didn't.
All I picture is
I-
a bike seat up my tuchus,
Yeah,
like
thank you. Yeah.
naked.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
not that
Why?
anybody needs that in the
Why-
morning.
why-
Thanks.
That's
for
all
the
I thought
visual.
was. I don't even have a joke. It's just why are you doing that? Like why?
Well, and then you
It's-
stick to it because you're not wearing like anything to
Yeah.
stop you from.
Well, and what if you got to stop fast and you go for it? It's all bad.
And then
You know?
guys, oh, I don't even want to.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, if the average guy is the size of me, you got to watch not get caught in the bike chain.
Oh,
A chip.
for Pete's sake. You have an illness.
I was talking about my ankle. My ankle.
Oh my God.
A chip implant will allow people to control Alexa with their minds. All right, you know that we've gotten lazy when we can't even say, "Hey, Alexa." Like, no, I just want to. I just want to think
or
it.
you'd rather have surgery to do that. Like, sure, put something in my head.
I just want to think it. Some people on TikTok are promoting the health and beauty benefits of eating dirt.
Come on.
I know. They've been eating hummus for years. What's the point?
It does give all new meaning to just rub some dirt on it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh.
Perry Farrell assaulted Dave Navarro in the middle of a Jane's Addiction show.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about it yesterday. What did we say? Maybe he got caught stealing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, did you hear this morning? There's even another story. REO Speedwagon is breaking up after
I saw that
after the next two concerts because they're not getting along and something happened during the show or something.
They can't keep pushing.
They're not taking it on the run
right
anymore.
No. Yeah. So
take it on the run, baby.
So Perry Farrell punched Dave Navarro at a Jane's Addiction show. Perhaps it's time for someone to head to Jane's rehab.
Did you hear why?
Yes.
He was playing his guitar too loud. So I saw on NBC this morning, he's like, the girl just goes, "Isn't that what they're supposed to do at a concert?"
Right. Maybe,
like I was like,
if it's too loud, you're too old.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Be quiet back there. Right. Turn it down, will ya?
What's with your guitar all the time? Experts.
No one can hear my trying.
Right. I'm trying to sing here. Experts say the biggest shock of the Emmys was Hacks winning for Best Comedy. I didn't know that was a big surprise. The second biggest surprise, though, was Perry Farrell punched Jimmy Kimmel. That was weird when that happened. That was out of nowhere. Elvira turned 73 today. It's got to be tough being mistress of the dark when you're in bed by 8 every night watching reruns of Murder, She Wrote. It's got to be like hard.
And when the only place you look good is in the dark. There's that.
Kevin Hart has not given a reason yet for why his chain of vegan restaurants abruptly closed. I have an idea. It might be because they're vegan restaurants. That might have been what caused the trouble.
Deeper. Go deeper.
I think that might have been the trouble there. And lastly, the creator of Yellowstone bought a 179-acre Wyoming ranch.
Ooh.
It's located in a barren, desolate part of Wyoming called Wyoming. Jeez.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Save big on your next project right now at Menards. Get cleaner clothes and softer skin with Morton water softeners. Morton's Wi-Fi integration allows for tracking and alerts, which puts you in control of your water while at home or away. Morton's look-ahead technology learns and predicts your water needs, saving you money. Save big on Morton water softeners, and don't forget to check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
DQ presents the sound of BOGO-free Blizzard treats in the DQ app. It's the sound of downloading the DQ app, redeeming the sweetest BOGO-free Blizzard deal, telling all your friends, and heading to DQ. For BOGO-free any size Blizzard treats only in the DQ app for a limited time. Download it today. At participating locations, limitations apply. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Why'd the kid jump off the boat? I don't know. Why? Peer pressure. Oh, good one, Ned.
Ned isn't funny, but Ned owns a boat, and you don't. So every time Ned tells another one of his unfunny boat puns, you're going to laugh loud and keep on laughing until you get a boat of your own.
A pier where you put a boat. Yeah, I get it.
And when you do get a boat of your own, make sure you save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Touhyville. 2 Tuies, no waiting.
Today will be different. Today will be better.
Better than what?
Better than what?
What better? Better than what?
Tuesday.
Tuesday's still better than Monday.
Tuesdays are better.
Well, it's not better.
How is it not better?
I have to go to work.
How do you say potato? I say potato. That doesn't even make sense.
Maybe not to you. Look at the time.
Well, what time is it?
It's showtime.
Having some fun here on a Tuesday morning. If you guys could only see what goes on behind the scenes here. I've thought about that show that I like in South Florida. They have a camera up in the corner of the room, so when they go to break, it just gets the whole room. And you see everybody walking around, going and getting their food, doing their thing, you know.
Oh, so it keeps going?
Just on the main camera, and then when they're on, like the cameras are like us, you know.
All right.
So
we do have a lot of fun.
Yeah. So in all my years in radio, I just when the break is over, like I immediately take my headphones off. Like you leave your headphones on most of the show until like the hour break. Yeah. And then but you unplug them if you want to go and get coffee or go run around the station or do whatever you do. And so but your cord keeps getting caught on things because it's a long cord. Well, because you had to have the super duper cool Apple Beats that were great for a cord, but couldn't, stay together.
Right.
Like,
that broke after a month and a half.
Yeah.
That now we have to drive.
I have to go to Valpo to get the Geek Squad to look at it and put it
Amazon
together. And I know,
take them back.
Here's what drives me crazy. I can see there's nothing broken in it. It's going to just all come back together.
Yeah.
I can't figure out how to get it to come back together.
Well, because the piece is up and in, but there's some.
It's just too much for me.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Mel, who happens to be my aunt, says she was talking about our last segment. She says that's actually what I'm doing right now, riding my bike naked, and I stopped to eat some dirt. Yum. No,
Oh,
no,
that's fabulous.
no one ride their bike naked, and otherwise it's gonna be take a loved one to the doctor day.
Right.
Yeah. So
Well, I didn't tell you this.
Mhm.
So our youngest called me the other day
Mhm.
and she said, Mom, I can't wait till you and Steve come out here and I could show you my new store and what I'm doing, and you stay at the house and then maybe we get an Airbnb in Sedona.
Mhm.
And I said, oh, okay. And she goes, and I go, but I probably can't stay longer than like 6 days because she was like, yeah, if you stay 2 weeks. I'm like, no, we have like we have a business to run. So she goes like this, yeah, but you know what? You can wake up in the morning, which by the way, it would have to be 4 a.m. to do the morning show. And she goes, and then I could be your guest star.
Oh, she's
every
saying we
day."
would do the show from Arizona.
Yep.
Which right now it would be 4:30 in the morning.
Right. Correct.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do that
Right.
while I'm on vacation.
And there are times where it's 3:30 in the morning, I think, because I think they do get to, when we set the clocks ahead, they don't.
No, it goes
Isn't it, or
it goes
no?
the other way. So I think when we, one of the things that we do with the clock, that like in the wintertime,
Yeah.
like when we fall forward here,
Fall forward, right.
they
don't do anything.
maybe right now it's only 5:30 there. One of the times it's only an hour, and then it's 2 hours.
Okay, so
different
it's
times.
not 3.
One of
You're
the
sure?
times, yeah. One of the times
Okay.
it's an hour. One of the time, part of the year it's an hour. Part of the year it's 2 hours.
Okay.
So, Tina says good morning, Touhyville, and Michael says good morning, Touhyville. Good morning to both Tina and Michael. Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate it. By the way, portions of the show this morning brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County REMC. If you pay by phone now, things have changed a little bit. You want to call 219-866-4601. Press prompt 1. So press the number 1, and then you can make your payment over the phone. Also want to mention KIRPC.net. That's where you're going to find out all about KIRPC Head Start. So many great things going on. Quality program following federal and state regulations. Teachers play-based lessons. Easy for me to say this early in the morning. So the kids have fun while they're learning. Kids ages 3 to 5, serving all areas of Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So about the idea of us going to Arizona, and doing our show super duper early in the morning. I'm not gonna happen. Thank you, big voice guy. Appreciate that help there. Taking care of things there. All right. Let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday. We went with just a yes or no question. I like to do that on Monday as we ease into our week. So we asked you yesterday, did you watch any of the Emmys?
Mm.
Okay. 95% of people said no, while 5% said yes. Melissa said, I used to when it was classy. So I had asked her, just curious, not trying to start anything, but what makes it not classy? 'Cause
Right.
I thought everybody was all dressed up and seemed nice.
Yeah.
And, she says, it feels like it's gotten too political. I feel like no one is really happy and supportive of others. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I should try watching them again. And I said, no, I get it. I was just curious. I said, I like the retro stuff and some of the comedy. Like I didn't think the hosts were very good. And I like Eugene Levy. I think he's very funny. But the host thing didn't do anything for me. And I don't mean to be, a comedyist, but I think there's a reason why a comedian should host a show like that.
Mhm.
I think someone who knows how to host should host. So I think it should be a comedian or someone like a Ryan Seacrest or a Pat Sajak or someone who hosts. That's my opinion. I mean, if you think about some of the great hosts over time, Billy Crystal, Bob Hope, Johnny Carson,
Well, I like the improv that happens, like the little impromptu stuff that happens. Like, could you imagine if it was anybody else but Chris Rock that got the slap?
Right.
I mean, the show would not have gone on. It probably would have. They would have dialed 911, and the whole thing would have gone right off the rails.
Right.
I think.
Well, and to be honest, depending on who it was, I don't think Will Smith would have walked up there. I mean, if it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't think Will Smith's
is
walking
true.
up there.
This is true.
So I mean,
well, there's that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think there's something to be said for he knew he could do it, and I think it was just so stunning. But I mean, yeah, I could talk about that a lot. I find that to be unbelievably unacceptable, like that they even let it go on and then gave him a standing ovation and gave him an award. Meanwhile, Chris Rock is in the back talking with the police. So Dave says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a great day. Dave, you have a great day as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. So, all right. So yesterday you had mentioned this. I had seen it on the NFL pregame for the Bears, the recap. So Miami Dolphins quarterback, and I know I'm going to mess this name up, Tua Tagovailoa, something like that, has now gotten his third concussion in his career last weekend, and he got nailed bad. Now, in the old days, I think guys used to get concussions quite often, but we learned from that. Does that make sense? Like, we figured out you don't want that to happen. Dave says, I listen to you and Cheryl every day. Just started commenting. Dave, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. Comment anytime. And for those of you that listen and don't comment, we love you too. So please, I mean, I get, sometimes you just want to hang, and we appreciate it. So, all right. So this guy suffered a concussion late in Thursday night's loss to the Buffalo Bills when he was scrambling for a first down and barreled into Damar Hamlin from the Bills. It's the latest head injury to the 26-year-old quarterback. He made it through last season unscathed, but he suffered 2 concussions in 2022, including one where he was taken off the field on a stretcher after and then another on Christmas Day to end his season. So he had 2 in the same season. So now he's had 3. So you and I started talking about it off the air about how do you decide when it's time? And is it time when the player says it's time? Or is it time when the team says it's time? Or when the NFL says it's time? Should the NFL have a rule that says 2 concussions and that's it, you're done? Is as a protection to these human beings.
Right. I'm trying to figure out if it's whose responsibility is it? I'm an advocate that, like, my body is my body.
Right.
And nobody tells me what to do with it. Okay. And so if that's the case, if I'm 26 and I want to get 12 concussions and I don't care what happens when I'm 50, so be it. Like that's not your decision to make for me. But then I think to myself, it's a game. And at some point you can't just be irresponsible and allow somebody to, like, wreck their entire future at 26. So it's like, I'm not sure what I like. I really, like, that's why I brought it up to you. I go, I really don't know what to make of this, because the headline that I saw is, what's his name? Tua. Yeah. It just says, after 3 concussions, Tua is not gonna retire. Like, so that's his decision, is not to retire. And I thought,
and I guess so if I'm in charge of the NFL, and I know this is going to sound cold, but I'm going to put it in perspective. I'm running a big giant conglomeration in the NFL. It's going to be horrible for business if someone dies on the field. Is it my responsibility to say, I'm sorry, you've been hurt too badly. We can't put you out there anymore.
Right. Like, yeah. Like, I mean, when Savannah got a concussion in karate, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she did her black belt, but she didn't go any further.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But that was our decision, not the karate's decision.
Except that the doctor was like, okay, if she gets more, this could be really bad.
That's what I'm saying. But
know?
that was a personal decision, and that's where I'm torn. So, and that's why I thought we'd throw it out there as a poll question. So, if an NFL player has had multiple concussions, should it be up to the player or the NFL to get them to stop playing? So, is it up to the player?
Right.
Like you said, it's my body. I get to do what I want with it. Or is it up to the NFL? Because here's the thing. If there's something unsafe here in the building, isn't it up to me as the owner to make sure that it's safe?
Right. Like, it's not what you couldn't do is go, yeah, the building is full of mold, but I get a great price on rent. So, choose if you want to work here, then it's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Right. I don't think
I mean, by law, like, I have to be in a safe work environment. I mean, I didn't even think from a legal perspective. It's the same thing as like the NFL, the new head stuff that protects
the guardian cap.
The guardian cap that people are like actually choosing to wear or not wear based on whether or not it looks good. Like it's appealing. And I'm like, okay, why didn't the NFL just go, okay, it's mandatory because we want you to protect your heads while you're
safer,
it's safer. So that's our mandate.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought, okay.
I think it's going to get to that point. I mean, if you remember back, I mean, not during our lifetime, but there was a time when they didn't wear helmets.
Well, I remember when they first came out with CTE and they went after the doctor that found CTE in football players.
It was NFL Will Smith.
Right.
And then he slapped them.
But you know what I'm saying? They made this guy's entire life a wreck because they were like, nothing happens when you get hit harder than a ram with its horns,
Well, even worse is like they showed the linemen, because every play they're just going crunch. Yeah. So speaking of the guardian cap, Colts tight end Kylan Granson is going to be wearing his to protect the brain. He says anything I can do to mitigate any sort of brain injury or long-term health effects that would be detrimental to me takes precedent. As someone who wants to have kids someday, I want them to also know that dad isn't just telling you to be safe. He's also safe when he played. He did everything he could to protect his head, protect his brain. He added, quote, I'm going to get married this coming year. I want to be able to remember our first dance 30 years from now. I want to be able to remember my kids' first steps. I want to be there for the first day of school. Granson also said studies have found that guardian caps reduce concussion rates by a significant margin. Makes sense. Like, why not? That said, I do watch football games on Sunday and hear some of the announcers talk about the new rules. There was one in the Bears game, and I don't even know what the rule is. They were trying to explain it about the way of tackling around someone's hips because a guy's ankle got twisted underneath him, and that there's like 4 pinpoints of how that's a penalty, and they did all 4, but it's hard for the refs to see all 4 at one time when it's happening. I'm also getting to a point watching NFL football where I go, okay, you can't tackle them by the head. You can't wrap up their hips. You can't twist their ankle.
Is
you
this
can't
touch football?
Like, I mean, what are we doing? This is tackle football. Like
Right.
At some point, are we going to say in boxing, let's just
Be nice.
right? Let's
Be nice.
I mean, it's just weird. Like it's still tackle football. I don't know what to tell you, and I don't think that's ever going to go away. I just I get it. It is a violent, scary sport, and it's a sport. Things happen, and it's
that's why I was like thrown, because when I was reading the article, it said that he has a guarantee. Okay, so his contract is like 200 and some odd 100 million, and that he's guaranteed 167 million. So like then people chimed in, okay, if he's guaranteed 167 million, then just retire.
Right.
That's an awful lot of money.
Million. Yeah.
And then the other side was like, no, he's guaranteed 167 million. He better play, like that kind of a thing. But that's not the price of your life.
Right.
Like, I feel like, what was the movie with Michael Keaton, Worth, where he played the actuary from an insurance company that had to put the value on 9/11 people that had passed away. Were they young? Were they married? If they were married, were they a woman? Could they have given birth? Did they have children? And all this stuff. And I went, ew, like, ew.
Yeah.
Because to everybody's family, that's a person.
Yep.
And then what happens if he goes ahead and he gets hit again, and it just knocks the snot right out of him to where he's sipping out of a bag the rest of his life, in a wheelchair, doesn't recognize any of his family, nothing. Will they sue the NFL for, getting hit illegally, legally? I don't know what. Like,
right. Yeah. How do you decide? Yeah.
So it was really something that I have no idea how I feel about it. I feel both sides.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. That's why it's a good poll question today. So you tell us, NFL player has a bunch of concussions. Is it up to the NFL player to quit, or is it up to the NFL to say, no, you got to stop? Head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page, like us, and let us know.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Today, sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, clear with a low around 53. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 86. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a calm wind and a low around 58. Thursday, sunny with a high near 86. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 59.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-866-7220 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner, because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Presenting Again Fling's love story. Dear love of my life,
We were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. I'm Christine Bogan, your Rensselaer Edward Jones financial advisor. At Edward Jones, we believe in building a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so we can help you work toward achieving what's most important to you. Call me at 219-866-3788 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
I don't like onions. I'm doing paleo. Do they have gluten-free bagels? You can't juggle every food request for a work event, or can you? EasyCater is the all-in-one tech platform that makes it easy to get restaurant catering for work, with options for any group size, taste, dietary preference, or budget. EasyCater saves your favorite restaurants and orders, which makes reordering a snap. Need to modify an order? No problem. So when it comes to food for work, make it easy on yourself with EasyCater. Start your order at easycater.com.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
All right, up, out of bed.
Wait, wake yourself up. I'm not ready.
What day is it?
What day is it? This is Tuesday.
Showtime. Wait, what?
It's not showtime. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I need some coffee.
Before we start.
Okay, now I'm ready. It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you, having some fun on a Tuesday morning. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Portions of which are brought to us by Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason. Head to Another Season in DeMott. Lots of great fall decor, some Halloween decor they've got going there at the store. All kinds of good stuff they've got happening there at Another Season. You could go there, and if you want to get a gift for anybody that you know really well, or someone that you're not really sure what they're into, you'll find something cool.
What do I do here? Yep.
Yeah, you will find something cool there for them. 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. Coming up Saturday from 5 to 7. It's a pork chop dinner to support Jasper County Community Services.
It's October.
It's October 19th, so it's a while from now. So I don't know why I'm really pushing it so hard.
It's like, wait,
this
what?
week. I don't know why I would be doing
No, but
that,
I do think
but I'm
if you
glad
read-
that I have 700 pages of things that are going on there.
I do think they need a head count for it. So,
Well, you
Sign
can
up
count
now.
on 2 of us. One grilled pork chop, parsley, potatoes, but you got a month, so just slow down.
Oh my God.
So all right, let's see what we got here. How about birthday celebrations on the 3rd Tuesday of each month? So I don't think that's today. Let's see, it is today. It's the 3rd Tuesday. Look at that. So it's today. So let's talk about this instead of something a month from now. How about that? I honestly want to know how
is off the rails.
No. Time out. I want to know how Cheryl could see my sheets from all the way over there and knew that it was October. That's now. I don't mean to turn this into a sales thing, but I'm just going to say that's how good Cheryl is with her clients. I have the sheets over here in front of me, and she knew that it was October, not September, based on the fact that she got emailed the sheet, saw it once, and printed it off for me. So I read the whole thing yesterday and said that it was this coming weekend.
Listen,
so yeah,
Steve,
Mhm.
teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, it does. Yes.
And we're a great
and I'm,
team.
And I'm gonna add someone to the team to put these things in order for me. So
And this team needs a producer,
right,
for
no
God's sake.
kidding. It needs so much. All right. So here's the thing. So today is the third Tuesday of the month, and every month on the third Tuesday of the month, they celebrate everybody's birthday. So enjoy cake with friends. A delicious birthday cake is provided for your enjoyment. Reserve a meal and a cake. The cake is sponsored by Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village. So, and this is all at the Fozzie Senior Center on State Road 10 in DeMont. So, all joking aside, the Jasper County Community Services does some great things for everybody in the area, 55 and older in Jasper County. For there's a Fozzie Senior Center in DeMont, and then the Rensselaer Senior Center in Rensselaer, obviously. So, so that's good stuff there. So, all right. So Tiffany says, good morning to you both. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. And Madison says, good morning. Dar says, good morning. All right. Madison, woo, the bus is almost, you're waiting till the last minute to say hello.
It's a high free at Madison.
Let's go. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. You got to get out there. The bus is going to come, and it's a gorgeous day, and the moon is out there harvesting the corn or whatever it's doing. It's doing all kinds of things out there. The moon is singing a Neil Young song. There's so many things.
The moon is singing.
That's what it's doing. It's moon's over my hammy. So, all right. So I saw this thing, and I thought it was kind of cute with the idea of teasing Madison about getting ready in the morning. There's a mom that did a clever clock hack to help her kids get ready for school. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can pause this. Okay, so now I can share the video with the rest of the folks here in class. I thought this was really neat. Back to school hack. So she's coloring in kind of an old time clock with the hands to show certain times that they have for doing certain things. So here's the thing. Just color it in, a part of it pink, part of it blue, part of it yellow, and then each one gives the what they have time to do. So during the red section is when you got to wake up. During the blue section, you have to have breakfast. The yellow section, you got to brush your teeth and your hair and get ready. And then, sorry, it's going too fast for me. And then you've got the orange section, which is, time for school. So during the orange section, so she gives them about 35 minutes, 40 minutes to get ready for school.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be enough time when you were a kid? 40 minutes to get ready for school? No, not going to do it, huh? So
No.
I would take that clock if my mom made that, and I would change things, and I would go, okay, we're gonna small this up a little bit. We're gonna small this up, and then I'll
customize it.
And then I need 15 minutes, and then I'm out the door. That's it.
I know you're so quick.
Time to go. Let's go. Breakfast. I'll eat that in the car. Well, when I was in high school, I had to take 2 city buses and a train, so I had plenty of time to eat breakfast on the way to school. Like that was my breakfast time. Was I would get breakfast at the bus station. You can get sausage muffins and things, or cookies and milk or something. So I would get all kinds of stuff there.
Cookies and milk.
Yeah.
Wow.
You say that in a negative way.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, what have you had for breakfast? You had a bite of a cake and soup from
I'm cold
from Japan or something. You know what I mean, it's
soup from
I don't know, some kind of stinky soup or something.
Stinky soup.
So yeah, it just doesn't usually smell. Today it smells weird. I don't know. But yeah, so don't make fun of my cookies and my Chips Ahoy and milk for breakfast when you're having ramen for breakfast. So anyway, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got Frank with sports. We got Find the Big Deal with Strack and Van Til, and so many crazy, silly stories to dive into. So stick around for all the fun.
Remember the neighborhood pharmacy? Always there, filling your prescriptions, answering your questions about which cough syrup is best, or to pick up a birthday card for mom. You could count on them to be there for you. That spirit is alive today at Glotzbaugh Pharmacy in Fowler because they are your family-owned and operated neighborhood pharmacy and convenience store. Glotzbaugh has a full pharmacy with pharmacists that can answer any questions you may have and help you with whatever you need. Glotzbaugh is also your one-stop shop for gift items, cards, helium balloons, energy drinks, pop, and liquor with the best beer prices in Benton County. Glotzbaugh also carries grass-fed, locally sourced meat, chicken, and sausage from Midwest Prime Farms. Perfect for the grill this summer. Glotzbaugh Pharmacy even has CBD products to relieve your aches and pains. Plus, they carry CBD products for your pets as well. Visit Glotzbaugh Pharmacy today at 500 South Grant Street in Fowler. And be sure to like Glotzbaugh Pharmacy on Facebook. From bandages to beer, Glotzbaugh Pharmacy's got you covered.
Have you played Cash Pop from the Hoosier Lottery? It's Indiana's newest draw game, and it's poppin'. Match just one number from 1 to 15 to win. Tickets start at $1. Prizes start at $5. Visit HoosierLottery.com. Please play responsibly.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
This is The Q, 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer, an Indiana Broadcasters Association Station of the Year nominee.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
The Stark County Sheriff's Office reported a female was struck by a car as she and another person were walking along the side of the road near North Judson on Sunday. Authorities stated the victim was identified as Mary Ann Minix, who was transported by air to a regional hospital with what was described as severe trauma. The driver, who was preliminarily charged with leaving the scene of an accident causing serious bodily injury, was identified as Ronald Malkowski. After treated for minor injuries, Malkowski was taken to the Stark County Jail. Additional preliminary charges included operating while intoxicated and leaving the scene of the crash. The 56th Francisville Fall Festival will be this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Secretary for the festival, Betty Kruger, talks about a very popular attraction returning this year.
We are very excited. We're getting our rides back that we had several years ago. He's going to bring 8 to 10 rides, and it's a Jessup rides that we had probably 10, 15 years ago. And we're just glad to have him back. But we also have inflatables, and we also have the water balls that are from Rensselaer.
Several hundred schools in Indiana receive funding for security measures. West Central School Superintendent Kathy Rowe talks about how the funds are being used there.
The reimbursable grant, and it's also a matching grant. Depending on your size, if you put up a certain amount of money, they will match it, or they'll give you for 50% of that money. So we used our monies to purchase a couple of extra cameras, one of them being on the playground in the elementary, and then one other camera another place on the campus. We installed first responder reader cards at the entrances as well.
The complete interview with Dr. Kathy Rowe talking about the West Central School Board meeting and the complete interview with Betty Kruger about the Francisville Fall Festival can be heard on our websites. Check out the news link and Newsmakers tab. Indiana State Budget Agency said the state's revenue projections fell short for the month of August. The $1.4 billion collection was 1% lower than the forecast made last December and 3% lower than the same month last year. The budget agency said collections were lower than expected for individual income taxes, riverboat wagering taxes, and miscellaneous revenue. On the flip side, There were higher than expected collections for both sales tax and interest revenue. Year-to-date figures actually are $24.3 million more than past December's forecast and 4.1% higher than the same period in the previous fiscal year. The Indiana Department of Transportation has announced the demolition of the old Wolcott Rest area on Interstate 65 will begin this winter. The facility, both northbound and southbound, were closed in November of last year. Shortly after the new Kankakee Welcome Center was opened, just north of the DeMotte Roselawn exit at State Road 10. INDOT operates 26 rest areas or welcome centers along the state's interstate highway system. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
Get a powerful clean every time with Maytag laundry appliances from Fozzie Califf Appliances. Find the capacity and style washer and dryer you need to help fight everyday tough stains and keep your clothes fresh. Maytag washing machines and dryers are tough enough to tackle whatever you throw in them. Shop the Maytag washers and dryers you need now at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMotte and Rensselaer. And be sure to like them on Facebook.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
79-year-old John Sietsma of Rensselaer passed away on September 13th. A visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Service of DeMotte today from 2 until 7 p.m. Funeral services for John Sietsma will be held at the First Christian Reformed Church on Wednesday, September 18th at 10 a.m. with Pastor Bill Sietsma officiating. Interment to be in Holland Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMotte has been entrusted with the arrangements. 26-year-old Riker Earl of DeMotte passed away on September 10th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. today at Graceway Bible Baptist Church. Services for Riker Earl will be held at Graceway Bible Baptist Church 10 a.m. on Wednesday with Pastor Hahn officiating. Interment will be in Holland Cemetery. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family to help with funeral expenses. 51-year-old Rose Marie Myers of DeMotte passed away on September 12th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Wednesday, September 18th at the Full Gospel Tabernacle of Wheatfield. Services for Rose Marie Myers will be held at the Full Gospel Tabernacle Wheatfield, 7 p.m. on Wednesday, with Pastor Adam Conley officiating. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 70-year-old Dale Patrick Leahy of Brookston passed away on Friday, September 13th. Friends may call from 3 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, September 18th at Hartzler Clapper Funeral Home of Brookston. A funeral mass for Dale Patrick Leahy will be held at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, September 19th at the Church of the Blessed Sacrament in West Lafayette, with Reverends Daniel Shine and David Buckles officiating. Interment to follow in Tippecanoe Memory Garden Cemetery, West Lafayette. Memorials may be made to the Dale Leahy Memorial Fund to be used for his son Cody's care and or shared with the White County Fair or Frontier Athletics. Condolences may be expressed at clapperfuneralservices.com. 47-year-old Robert K. Shanelob II of Rensselaer passed away on September 9th. Friends may call for Rob Shanelob from 2 until 5 p.m. on Saturday, September 21st at Faith Pentecostal Church, Rensselaer. There will be no services for Robert Shanelob II. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, clear with a low around 53. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 86. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a calm wind and a low around 58. Thursday, sunny with a high near 86. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 59.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Tuesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Monday had girls high school golf with Kankakee Valley traveling to Monticello's Tippecanoe Country Club for a four-way meet with Twin Lakes, Winnemac, and Rochester. The Cougars took second as a team ahead of Rochester. Maggie Norwayne shot a Cougar best 49. Her teammates Molly Summers and Bryn Capillari both shot a 50. Girls high school volleyball played Monday, getting a visit from Watseka across the state line. South Newton comes up winners at home in 3 straight sets. Rebels with 10 kills each from Taylor Kripe and Jada Kripe. Lindsay Lowe had 16 assists. Briley Isminger featured 17 serve receptions. Monday in boys high school soccer, host Benton Central and Crawfordsville finished in a 1-1 tie. Major League Baseball, plenty of run support to go along with a strong showing on the mound from Shota Imanaga. Ingredients for the Cubs' 9-2 topping of the Oakland Athletics Monday at Wrigley Field, the opener of a 7-game homestand. Imanaga, the Cubs' rookie left-hander, had a career-high 11 strikeouts over 6 innings, walking just 3, 5 hits allowed, 2 earned runs. Dansby Swanson win yard in the second, part of a 5-run inning with 2 aboard. In all, Swanson drove in 4, adding an RBI single in the third. The Cubs lineup connecting for 18 total hits. Both Isaac Paredes and Miguel Amaya each with 3 hits, 2 RBIs. It's the middle game of 3 Tuesday, Cubs and A's. Red Sox taking advantage of early scoring, notably 7 runs over the first 3 innings, good enough to get past the Los Angeles Angels 8-4 on Monday, the start of a 6-game Southern California road trip. Remarkably, in a season well known for losing, the White Sox have put together a 3-game winning streak, a feat not achieved since late June. The White Sox spark Andrew Benintendi a 2-homer night going yard with a man aboard in the first, then a solo blast in the 7th. Andrew Vaughn also homering in the first. Jonathan Cannon just his 4th win in 2024. However, the White Sox starter has now won 2 of his last 3 decisions against the Angels, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks over 6 2/3. The White Sox bullpen combined between Chad Kuhl, Fraser Ellard, and Justin Anderson, allowing no runs and 2 hits. White Sox and MLB worst 36-115 will strive for 4 straight wins. It's game 2 of 3 with the Angels on Tuesday. We'll have it on both Bear Country 104.5 FM and 98 Gold. White Sox Network pregame 8 p.m. Central. The first pitch 8:38 p.m. Central. NFL, the city of brotherly love, hosting Monday Night Football. The Atlanta Falcons depart winners 22-21 over the Philadelphia Eagles. 2 touchdown passes delivered by Falcons QB Kirk Cousins on 20 of 29 attempts, 241 yards without an interception. No bigger TD pass than his 7-yard strike to Drake London with 1:05 remaining in regulation, which with the point after became the Falcons' go-ahead drive. WNBA, second to last regular season game for the Sky on the road Tuesday against the Atlanta Dream. Sky currently seated 9th behind the Washington Mystics for the 8th and final playoff spot. And that's a look at your sports for this Tuesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All righty, let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragon Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. We're looking for the price on General Mills cereal, 8 to 12-ounce boxes. General Mills cereal on sale this week at Stragon Mantil. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragon Mantil and Touhyville.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check your sunroof is closed first before driving through the car wash.
Whoa, 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 no, wait, whoa.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Taking Nugenix Total T makes a huge difference for me.
Nugenix? That's the testosterone booster with TV ads with Frank Thomas, right? Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yes.
Text radio to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix.
Brought to you by Navage. Don't let a cold, sinus infection, or allergies ruin your day. Breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier with Navage. Visit Navage.com, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, or a store near you.
It's common knowledge that after age 30, our metabolism changes. We have less energy and gain weight easier. There's a way to feel better, not in years or months, but sometimes in just days.
I'm Chuck Norris. I tried everything. Working with a team of health experts, we came up with Morning Kick. Morning Kick is a revolutionary new formula that combines all my favorite supplements into one daily drink.
Morning Kick has probiotics to help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, superfoods for muscles and joints, and powerful anti-aging supplements. It'll help you feel youthful, energized, and helps manage stress.
I look and feel better than I have in years.
Go to roundhouseprovisions.com, use code SAVE, or text SAVE to 511-511 and claim 40% off. Roundhouseprovisions.com, code SAVE.
Every purchase comes with our 90-day money-back guarantee. You could be feeling these changes within just a couple of days.
Text SAVE to 511-511.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Tax fees may apply.
All righty, congratulations to Joe in Rensselaer. He got in to let me know that the General Mills cereal is on sale for just $1.88 each for the 8 to 12 ounce boxes on sale at Stratton Mantell. Now, when I say on sale this week, today's the last day. So tomorrow starts a brand new sale flyer. So your second chance to get registered will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages here shortly. Head over there, comment with the price and the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We're going to draw the winner on Friday right here in Touhyville.
Welcome back to the real-life adventures of the Three Little Pigs, brought to you by Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer. When we last left you, the third little pig was about to be visited by the big bad wolf.
Then the wolf went to the third little pig who lives in the brick house.
Let me in, or I will huff and puff, and I'll blow your house down.
Go ahead. Kim's Hardware and Lumber's experts said that this was the safest option and would last for years.
That's a strong house.
See, I told you that my house would stand up to you.
Since 1987, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, and Rensselaer has been your one-stop shop for area do-it-yourselfers, contractors, and everyone in between. Whether it's hand and power tools, paint, plumbing, doors, and windows, Kim's Hardware and Lumber will take care of you because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber has you covered.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Virks Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Virk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Virks Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Virks Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
What's better than one win? 3 wins. With Straight Savings, you keep your own phone, get one line for only $25 a month with real unlimited data, and get rewarded with a $200 phone credit after 12 months. It's a win-win-win. Head to Walmart or visit straighttalk.com today. Switch to Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Straight Savings Plan enrollment requires compatible unlocked device and new line of service. Bonus device credit requires 12 months of active service. Offer ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. Taxes and fees apply. For network management practices, see Straight Talk's terms and conditions.
Touhyville,
Double the Tuies, double the fun.
Oh my God! Let's go! Time to start the day. Time to get up.
If we do this, how do we know it's going to end any differently than it did before?
I just know this is going to be a great day.
Wake up, smell the coffee, all right?
Wake up and sniff it.
Oh, that's strong.
Caffeine's poison. Don't you know that?
Yeah, but what a way to go.
Woo!
It's showtime.
Stephen Cheryl with you. Having fun here on a Tuesday. Hope you are too. Getting your day off to a good start. Hanging out with us. Having a few giggles. Checking out what's going on in the world around us. Portions of which are brought to us by Fountain Stone Theater. Visit FountainStoneTheaters.com. Check out all the movies they've got going on over there at the Fountain Stone Theater. You can see them online or on their app. Just go to FountainStoneTheaters.com. They have movies there Wednesday through the weekend. See if we got new movies coming out this Thursday. Transformers 1 is coming out this Thursday. Otherwise, you got Speak No Evil, Beetlejuice, God's Not Dead, In God We Trust.
Oh, I need to see that.
Reagan and The Forge. Wednesday, you got all those movies except for the new one, the Transformers one. But Wednesday is also the last day, I believe, for Twisters to be there. So
that's been out for a long time.
Yeah. So you can check that out. Yeah, it has. I just caught that Maura Tierney is in Twisters. I didn't know that. So
wow, I haven't seen her in forever.
Like since ER, I don't think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
So we were teasing Tiffany and Madison that Madison had almost no time to get to the bus this morning. Tiffany says, sorry, we had a late wake up this morning. LOL. So
that's hilarious.
Listen, we're all just having fun, of course.
We have those sometimes.
Yeah. Listen, I don't usually wake up late, but my morning is all based upon how much time Ace is going to putz around in the yard in the morning.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, because that takes a good 15 minutes out of your time. Because when I have them, you're not,
Yeah. But about 10 minutes. And usually, but when I see we're at the 10-minute mark, that's when I start going, all right, bud, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do our thing. I got to go to work,
Yeah.
And he usually gets his thing, does his business. So
that kind of stuff cannot be rushed.
No, listen, I'm not, if Elvis taught us anything, don't push, it's like, so it's like, just take your time. So, anyway, none of that's why you called. So I came across this, and thought it might be a fun thing for us to do here. You guys can comment on video. You can comment on our Facebook page, message us. There's all kinds of ways you can reach us to tell us. Are these the most overrated movies of all time?
Oh, I can't wait for this.
So this will be interesting. So feel free to tell us what you think is an overrated movie. What's a movie that I thought about doing this as an open-ended poll question too. So and I guess we probably could still. We could just throw it up there. But a movie that you think everybody else likes and you're kind of like, it's fine.
That's always what happens to me, or usually what happens to me at the awards. Whatever wins, I'm like, what?
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, yeah, because I quit watching the shows because I would get so mad. I'm like, have you tried to watch that movie? No, no, no.
Right. Yeah. So this is from a website called The Independent. I believe that's where Trent Krim from Ted Lasso used to work. So, all right. So I've got here the list of their top 25. I think that's plenty. So,
I'm gonna. Can I guess some?
Oh, sure.
The English Patient, world's worst movie.
The English Patient is number 11 on the list.
Told you.
So,
because I forget, I should see what it beat out, but man, was I mad that year. Whatever it beat out, I was like, I saw the other movie and I'm like, get out of here.
Yeah.
All
right, you got any other guesses? It's hard.
There's
to
a
think
lot of them. It's hard
overrated
to
movies.
recall
Yeah.
because you're like that. Bleh.
So let's just see if we agree with them.
Okay. All right.
American Hustle.
Yes.
I didn't even know that was highly rated.
I didn't either. And it was to me, it
fine.
was like meh.
Yeah.
It just was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw this one. Gravity. I think that was with George Clooney in space.
Okay.
I believe.
No.
Yeah, I think. I think it was with George Clooney. Private Benjamin.
Yeah, I thought that was a terrible movie too. I thought it was terrible. I didn't even like, just like The English Patient. I thought it was awful.
See, and here's the thing. I think I liked the TV show. It was more of like a sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
I think I liked the TV show more than I liked the movie.
Yeah.
Desperately Seeking Susan.
Oh, here. Okay. It ran up against Jerry Maguire.
And Jerry Maguire lost, you're saying?
Correct.
Yeah, no, Jerry Maguire was better.
Please. That movie is one of my all-time favorite movies ever.
Mm-hmm.
Best line. The human head weighs 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Or
so
You
good.
Complete Me.
Yeah.
Is the obvious one.
Yeah,
But I love that movie. And the chemistry between Renee Zellweger before she did all her surgery and Tom Cruise was, when he was young, was just delish. But okay.
Yeah.
Side note, sorry.
No, I loved it. Yeah. All right. Desperately Seeking Susan. Again, I didn't think that was
terrible.
That big of a, like, was that such a highly rated movie?
It was terrible.
But I mean, I'm saying, so when I'm saying highly rated, did everybody seem to love that? I didn't remember that from the 80s. Maybe I'm wrong.
I do know everybody was crazy because Madonna was in it.
Yeah, I get that.
I didn't like the, what was the one with her and her husband, Sean Penn, and he was dating her and then the dad shot her dead or something like that. Don't you remember?
I do remember. I didn't see it, but I didn't remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
Dumbest movie ever.
Prisoners. I don't even know what that movie is. I mean, if I've never heard of it, how could it be that big of a rated movie? That seems weird to me.
Oh, that's with Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, never even heard of it.
The film follows the abduction of 2 girls in Pennsylvania and the subsequent search for the perpetrator by the police.
All right.
Okay. That's one I don't think I've seen that.
Here's one. This is where we lose Cheryl for the day. Elf.
What? No. Elf is the greatest movie ever. No, you can't say Elf is not a great. I mean, how do you not say Elf is a great movie? It's so great. The syrup on the spaghetti and the gum on the what you call it and the what you call it when he's running around the what do you call it? The door that you go around
the revolving door.
Oh my God, the revolving door. He was excellent in it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it. How do you not like Elf? Is there anyone that doesn't like Elf? What is happening?
I have met a person that doesn't like Elf, yes. But
have you really? Who doesn't like Elf? You don't.
No, I love Elf.
I thought so.
Yeah. Christine says Gravity was a bad movie, slow and boring, and I was right. George Clooney and Sandra Bullock.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I could see this being on the list. Top Gun. It was good.
The original?
Yeah. It was good. But it was good for its time. Like it was good for the 80s. It was fine.
I certainly didn't need a new Top Gun. And I did, and all the hype when they were like, "Oh my gosh, it's going to be great." I don't know.
I thought it was good. I thought the second one was good too. Like it was fine. It was fun to watch in the movies but I really like the movie experience. So when I go to the movies, it changes things for me.
Okay.
Fight Club.
Yeah.
I could go either way on that one.
But what did people really think that was a good movie?
I think it was a big deal for a while. Yeah.
Okay, because all I know is I had a hard time watching it because it was brutal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I
it was
did
weird.
I do love what's his name?
Brad Pitt?
No.
The other guy?
Yeah.
Why can I think of his
I
name
know.
right now?
And Edward Scissorhands.
Ed Norton.
Ed Norton. Yeah.
Thank you, Edward Scissorhands. He would win Fight Club every time.
I know, but I never had seen him like that. And then when I saw him, I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who wins Fight Club? Freddy Krueger or Edward Scissorhands? All right. Now this is where this one I disagree with wholeheartedly. Good Will Hunting. I loved Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, what is wrong with the person that's making this list? Like you put Elf on, no, and Good Will Hunting, I still gets me.
Yeah, I love Good Will Hunting.
Captain, my captain. Are you kidding?
No, that's Dead Poet Society.
Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. So wait, where are we? Oh, Good Will Hunting is the one with my wife farts, and that's one of the best things about her, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love you. I'm not laughing at you, but that one got me. We've all done that.
Captain, my captain. Yeah. Too bad, wrong movie.
Oh, man. Did I love Raiders of the Lost Ark? Me too, Luke. I'm not your father. But it's.
You can always count on me for a good foot in the mouth.
Oh, that was good. Here's one that is a classic. I cannot say yay or nay on it. I've never seen it. The Birds. Alfred Hitchcock. The Birds. Never seen it.
Okay,
I've seen clips, but I've never seen the movie.
I have because it was part of like Creature Feature back when I was a kid. And I didn't like anything Alfred Hitchcock or or Edgar Allan Poe, other than like they were just creepy, weird movies like Tales of a Telltale Heart or something of a Telltale Heart or it was all
This one I agree. This one didn't do it for me. And
Good Will Hunting, Captain.
Seize the day. What? How could they put Top Gun on there? You had me at hello. What?
People are going to be like, what is in her water bottle?
That was too good. All right. Gladiator with Russell Crowe.
Terrible.
I don't know. Russell Crowe was a big deal for like 20 minutes, and there was nothing about him that did it for me. I just did not.
No.
I didn't find him to be an incredible actor, fantastic, amazing. It was not, and I did not get it,
No.
The Notebook. I never saw it. Yeah. Good, bad, no.
Really good, but I mean, that will wreck you. That movie will ruin you. Yeah, The Notebook is heart-wrenching, awful.
I think I stayed away from it just because I hated school, so I didn't like just the title. I was like,
but
get
let
away
me
from me.
See something about
Don't want to
it.
deal with this.
Because I believe, hold on, I want to make sure. Oh my God! Now I put in The Notebook and I got all sorts of steno Trapper Keepers.
Trapper Keepers. That movie I would see. Trapper Keeper the movie.
Because I thought, yes, it was inspired by a real story. That's what broke me about The Notebook.
Yeah. See, and
it'll ruin you. You'll just cry and cry and cry and cry like snot running.
Oh, well, then I really want to see it. I can't wait to just cry and cry and cry.
No,
that doesn't appeal to me in any way whatsoever.
No, it's a beautiful
and I love Rachel McAdams, but no. And now I've really become a fan of Ryan Gosling ever since Barbie.
Oh my God!
Not that I didn't like him before. I thought he was fine, but Barbie and Fall Guy. If he's not in Fall Guy, it's a terrible movie. It's over the top, stupid. He makes the movie. He makes it what it is. And whoever the woman is in it, I'm not. I forget her name. Oh, she's really big right now.
And what?
Emily Blunt.
Yeah. She doesn't do it for you.
Listen, I'm not an actor. I could not act if someone made me.
Yeah.
like watching paper. She just did not didn't seem like, and maybe it was just a terrible movie, but she just didn't seem like she was like there. Like it was.
Well,
just
what say
very,
you about Barbie? See, for me, I had zero expectations because hype. And it was the first movie that I saw them advertise about a year and a half before it launched.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when they had the first things would come and it'd be coming October of 3 years from now?
Yeah.
And I was like, what? So it was hype.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I played with Barbies all the time when I was a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw it and it was the women's empowerment movie of the decade. It was so good.
See, and
the rant by what's her name?
I see that part of it, but it was an enjoyable movie.
Yes, and the isms were just
yeah.
But America Ferrera's iconic Barbie speech.
Mm-hmm.
Look that up and play it. Yeah. I get goosies when she just.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, in Fall Guy, Hannah Whittingham from Ted Lasso is fantastic.
Did you watch Fall Guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are fighting words.
Oh, I'm starting to get nervous about it. Take more Manchango
the
pills.
goalie matcha mind.
That's.
Did you tell me already? That's making me nervous.
We were talking about it, and I said, "Do you care? Is it something you really want to watch?" And you're like, "Not really." You were like, "Nah."
Okay.
Yeah, you were like, "Nah." So yeah,
revenge is mine. Yep. You know how many times I do not watch a movie and I wait for you?
No.
You saw Fall Guy without me.
No. First of all, you wouldn't have liked it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm telling you, it was dumb over the top.
Oh, okay.
You would have been going, come on, so many times.
So it was really dumb. Okay.
But here's what I'm saying. Ryan Gosling made the movie because he was funny.
Yeah.
Hannah Whittingham plays a an over-the-top crazy Hollywood agent.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to do a double take and go, is that's really? Hannah Whittingham. You're like,
really?
Because her hair's dark in it, and it's so you would not have guessed that it was her.
Okay.
So I just wanted to see it because I used to love the TV show. And then I looked it up. Somebody
it's based on the Fall Guy, with what's his name?
Yeah, with Lee Majors.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, we talked about, you didn't really want to see this. You were like, when I started talking to you about it the weekend, and you're like, yeah,
all right.
You can
well, maybe
watch it.
I won't take revenge against you.
Well, that's
okay.
Because
I'm still waiting. You know which one I'm waiting for? Fly Me to the Moon. It's still $19.99 in Amazon Prime. I'm like, I'm not spending $20 on that movie. Although, if you come over on a Saturday, we probably will.
Yeah, no, I want to see that. And I kept waiting for. I love the Fall Guy theme song, and what
was? I don't know if I remember it.
And then Blake Shelton did a remake of it, and it wasn't.
I don't like
good.
Blake Shelton.
It wasn't as good. I was just kind of like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was just kind of like, eh. So.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with fire up. I've never been with anything less than a 9.
So yeah, it was sang by Lee Majors. So, and they had his truck in there, but it didn't have the big eagle on the front. It was very, very odd. So, anyway, some more overrated movies. Here we go. Gone with the Wind. Now, my mom used to love Gone with the Wind, and this is back when it was on TV, so it'd be on once a year, like Wizard of Oz. I've never seen it.
I've seen it. It's very
real long. Yeah.
Are we done yet?
the Revenant, I didn't see.
Ugh.
But that was the one where
I never made it through. It's horrible with the bear in the forest. Ugh.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you. Other than the one where the Aviator, I'm trying to think if I like him in anything else ever. I'm not a fan of his at all.
No.
And I don't get why
Leonardo
everybody's
DiCaprio.
like, he's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I think
Do you
there's
think
stuff-
he's handsome? I mean, not that. I mean,
yeah. I mean, he's.
You do?
I mean, like classically handsome, like a George Clooney kind of a thing. Like, I mean, he's got the chiseled face and stuff. You know.
Yeah. See, I think he's another one that was thrust upon me by Hollywood. Like, oh, here's your pretty boy. Here, he's so pretty, and you're like, no, he's not.
I mean, I thought he was good in Titanic. I'm trying to think of what other movies. He was good in The Departed. So I mean,
You want to hear something?
Never saw that.
I never saw
No.
Titanic.
Yeah, I know a few people that haven't. Like,
I don't
they
know
just-
what's wrong with me because I mean, why not watch it already? Like,
it's a scary. Like, they do a good
And
job of making you feel like how you might feel. It's
yeah, and
scary,
I don't like anything having to do with drowning. Like, that is not the way I want to go. Not that I want to go anytime in the
No,
future, but
all right, so I'm only halfway through this
okay,
list.
go.
So
Sorry, I'll be quiet.
No. I think this is interesting.
Here's someone's going to comment. You know, Cheryl, you don't have to comment on every single thing.
I think that's going to be
Today's
me.
Tuesday. Not Tuesday.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll dive back more into the list.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, clear with a low around 53. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 86. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a calm wind and a low around 58. Thursday, sunny with a high near 86. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 59.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjork's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjork's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjork's, Bjork's.com.
For the best frozen custard around, it's gotta be the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello. Fall enthusiasts, this is your time to treat that sweet tooth with the newly added Apple Pie Delights. A slice of pie with a scoop of ice cream on top, along with the Sycamore Drive-In's apple cider slushies. Pumpkin lovers, you're gonna achieve pumpkin nirvana. Whether it's pumpkin frozen custard, a pumpkin spice latte, or the mind-blowing pumpkin cheesecake praline bubba. All available until the Sycamore Drive-In closes for the season on Sunday, September 29th. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street in Monticello, behind the Bank of Wolcott. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. And be sure to follow them on Facebook for their flavor of the day and other mouth-watering specials.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
How do you stay at the top of an industry for more than 117 years? By always improving what you offer while never changing who you are. For another year running, Dairyland Seed is raising the bar for performance with our best ever line of corn, soybean, and silage products designed specifically for success in the upper Midwest. And yet again, we're delivering those products with the same dedicated support and access to the right people with the right information as we always have. Seed performance that's never been seen before, delivered the way it always used to be. That's the Dairyland Seed difference. Learn more at dairylandseed.com.
I'd rather ride a bike with my kids.
Faster! I'd rather play catch with my dog than catch pneumococcal pneumonia.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20 pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. If you are 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like heart disease or asthma, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
I'd rather race for some ice cream. Let's go.
Schedule your vaccination today at Prevnar20.com.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
What is that?
Like you don't know.
Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Huh? What?
Wake up! Don't want to sleep through your big day.
This happens every day. It happens every day.
My word, what a gorgeous way to wake up.
Good morning, dinguses. Some days don't you want to just wake up and say,
All right, ladies, buckle up, buckle up. It's time.
Stephen Cheryl with you. Good morning. Having some fun on a Tuesday morning. Portions of which are brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales. Visit edwhiteautosales.com. Check out some of the great cars, trucks, other vehicles that they've got on the lot right now. How about a 2020 Kia Forte? Am I getting that right? Is it
Yes.
a Forte? Yep. It is not my forte to know how to pronounce car names. A 2017 Jeep Cherokee, 2020 Hyundai Elantra. How about a 2018 GMC Terrain or a 2021 Honda Pilot? Lots of great vehicles there on the lot. They also do great service at Ed White Auto Sales. That's White's Auto Sales in Rensselaer. Visit edwhiteautosales.com. Go and like them on Facebook as well. Also want to mention our friends over at George Ade Memorial in Rensselaer. All right. George Ade Memorial has incredible things for the residents and even for non-residents. So let's say you get injured at work. You need to go to rehab. You could do outpatient rehab there. You could do inpatient rehab there. There's so many things that that they do, and
here's what I was impressed by: the fact that the staff is all seasoned.
Yes, yeah, a lot of their staff
That
has
to
been there a
me
long time.
screams stability and excellence.
Yeah. And I think, and I know he's not the kind of guy that would want to break his arm patting himself on the back, but I think that has a lot to do with Scott.
Yes.
Also, they do some really cool things. Like they just had their fall festival this last weekend, which was really cool. So they just do good stuff. Find out more at georgeaid.org. All right. So we got a couple of folks jumping in. Christine mentioned that Leonardo DiCaprio was in Shutter Island. That was a weird one for me. That one was too weird for me.
Too creepy.
Yep. Clay, going back a little while, when I was talking about Ace Out in the Yard, he says if Elvis taught us anything, and then laughing emojis. Just say it. It's, you just let everything come in its good time. Patience. Julie says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Hope you have a wonderful day. Julie, we hope you have a wonderful day. Katie says, can you give a shout out to Wyatt Powell for his grades? He's working really hard to stay on AB honor roll. Way to go, Wyatt. Good for you, bud.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
So important.
Listen, do you know what happens when you don't get good grades? You end up in radio. Wait, that's not exact. I don't think that was the thing.
Yeah. The inspirational, Katie, don't ever ask for the inspirational Steve Toohey speech. You know, there's the Jerry Maguire speech. There's the, you know, in the living room that ends with "You complete me," and you know, yeah, you do not want Steve to be like, yeah.
All right. So
Right?
we're talking.
Right.
That is 100% correct. Listen, I'm inspirational just in other ways. So, all right. So we're talking overrated movies, and one of them on the list was Elf. And you had said, "Do I know anybody that's that doesn't like Elf?" And I said, "Yes, I do know someone." But this is going to throw you. So, a wonderful resident of Touhyville.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Susie says you have now met a person who does not like Elf.
How? And Susie doesn't like it?
And that is because
Not a chance.
She goes, I really don't get Will Ferrell. Never watched anything with him in it because I can't stand him. He is infuriatingly annoying.
Oh my gosh, Susie, cha-cha, boochie, cha-cha, boochie, roll call.
So
I can't believe it.
She says he is infuriatingly annoying, clear back from his SNL days, period. And then she says, you don't have to share this if it hurts too much. Susie, I love you.
Yeah,
I love you. You're just,
oh my gosh.
You're so wonderful.
I would still give her Citizen of Touhyville of the Year.
Oh, see, now that sounds fun.
We should do that. Do a Touhyville Citizen of the Year.
We could do like a resident of the year, and we could give him like the key to Touhyville. I bet we could get Jay to make us a key to Touhyville every year. The 2023. Yeah, I think that's wonderful. I like that idea. Yeah. All right.
Especially in an election year, we'll just be like, okay, how do you want to run your campaign? It'll be like a real deal thing. Nice. If you're not into kindness,
yeah, I'm
you're
afraid
out.
of elections because then what if I get voted out?
No. You can't ever get voted out.
All right. So we're talking overrated movies. We're into our top 10 now. Okay.
All right.
So Once Upon a Time in America. Never saw it.
For sure.
Never saw it.
For sure.
1984. Never saw it.
Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hard to get through, and because it had De Niro in it, and because it had yeah.
All right.
Blech.
Yeah. A lot of people in there.
A lot of biggies in there.
Joe Pesci, Jennifer Connelly, Tuesday Weld, Elizabeth McGovern, James Woods. Wow. All right.
What happened to him? I haven't seen him in a long time. In anything.
I don't know. I don't,
he was one of those.
I could do the
creepy
research
guys.
and see what he's at,
Yeah.
and what he's doing. I don't know. He's in stuff. He's in things. He's done some things.
I mean, in the 80s, he was in everything.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, he did a voiceover thing for Once Upon a Studio. He's doing a lot of voiceover stuff. Disney Speedstrom video game, Kingdom Hearts 3 video game, Justice League action TV series. Yeah. So he's been doing a lot of voiceover stuff. All right. Number 9, the original Miracle on 34th Street. Overrated movie.
Wow. Okay. I wouldn't say so. I don't think, but I don't know that I thought it was that big of a deal anyway to begin with. Like that's not my favorite Christmas movie at all.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. Emily. Emily. A-M-E-I-E-I-O.
E-I-E-I-O. What is it? Old MacDonald, the true story?
I'm trying. How do you pronounce that? Is it Emily? And I don't even know if that's a highly rated movie. Like from 2001, was it that big of a deal?
Really?
I don't even know if I would put that on my list.
No.
For overrated or underrated. Like I wouldn't even Jay says, hell yeah, I can make a key.
Yeah, I saw what you did, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Did you bring that in? You brought that in on Friday when I was in
I
here,
did.
right?
Yeah. I showed it off.
I still can't get over that.
Yep. Still haven't decided where I want to put them, but But they're too cool for those that don't know. Jay made me these giant Batman Touhyville signs with the bat symbol. Just incredible.
Yeah, that was. And then the yellow in the background. Yeah.
All right. Now we're into the top 7, and then now I Breakfast Club.
Heck yeah. No, not overrated.
I was like, oh, I thought you thought it was overrated. Yeah. No, I don't think that's overrated. I think it's an incredible movie.
And that's a Gen X, like, holy grail. Don't touch it. Don't ever comment on it negatively.
Well,
period.
and if you
that's like
don't...
not liking the one where he dances in the street. They takes off of school.
Ferris Bueller.
Oof,
that was
Bueller.
That was fun.
I mean, the greatest scene ever is when the car goes out the window. That house was in Evanston. It was like a mile or maybe 5 miles from where we lived.
Okay, I just remember I was telling you about how the music summary thing would be a fun contest. I think we should do another contest. Figure out what movie Cheryl's talking about.
Yeah.
The guy in the street with the clothes and the vest.
Yeah, funny thing is you knew exactly what I was talking about.
I do, but I think that would be a fun contest. I just thought of that. Like you try and have people try to guess what movie you're talking about. That could be a fun contest.
Yes.
It's like charades on the radio.
I loved that movie.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So Breakfast Club I thought was fantastic.
Yeah.
And if you really dive into it, it was really deep. It wasn't just a Brat Pack movie.
That's exactly right. And if you were in high school at the time, like I was, I think when it came out, that described like the different groups and how each group felt about each other or about themselves and all of it. I mean, when what's her name takes her dandruff and makes it like snow. Oh,
yeah. Ellie Sheedy. So next up, Friday the 13th. Now, I don't think that that's overrated because I don't think that that's highly rated. I think it's the first of like the slasher movies, like Friday the 13th. Like, you know, it started a whole thing with Jason. It's a cult thing and a pop culture thing.
And
with
it
the
was
hockey mask.
scary to the X. Like up till then, it was like creature feature was scary, and this was. Oh my gosh.
Right. But I don't think it's overrated or underrated. I think it's just Friday the 13th. And I don't think it belongs on this list.
Now, if is Scream on that list?
No.
Okay, because I think that's the dumbest. Scream 1, 2, 3, 4, 99. I hated them all.
No. All right.
Yeah, I just thought they were awful. Other than I always loved Jennifer, or the woman who just won. Forget it. I quit.
We only have so much time.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. This one is stupid that it's even on the list. Grease. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Might be the all-time greatest movie ever.
Well, okay, now you stop it.
Don't you think? You don't think it's on the top 5 all-time? Watch it again and again and again and again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
And again and sing every word to everything and then picture yourself inside the movie because that's what I do every time I watch it.
Yeah. Everything Everywhere All at Once from 2019. Never saw it, never even heard of it. So
I don't think I've seen that.
Never saw this one, but I know a lot of people love it. Up.
Love Up. Oh, Love Up. And that will just tear your heart out too. Because it's that typical Disney where something is there and you just want to cry all the time.
Yeah. Number 2 on the list. No, stop it. Get out of here. I don't even want to talk to you. Shawshank Redemption. That might be one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's definitely,
I mean, it's
But Grease, who doesn't know every word to every song in
That's
Grease?
what I'm saying.
Come
It's not
on.
overrated.
And then
Stop
you
it.
want to fly off in the car at the end.
Yes.
Like everybody wants to be everybody in that movie. Like
yes. Who doesn't want a hickey from Kaneki?
Oh, that's great. Who doesn't want a hickey from Kinnicky?
And number 1 on the list, I don't know if it's the number 1 most overrated movie, but I would definitely have it on my list of top 10, Joker. And I love Batman. I am getting sick and tired of all the peripheral stuff around Batman. Penguin TV show, Joker movies, and all. The star is Batman, and that's what stop being so afraid of superhero movies and just do Batman. And I would love to have a Batman TV show again.
Okay, are you ready for this? Because I cannot believe I forgot to tell you this. Batman's getting a it's going right next to Adam West's star on the
first ever superhero.
Yep.
To get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yep.
I can't believe I forgot to tell you that this morning when I saw that, because they played the old music. No. You know, they played all of it.
Yeah, that's great.
And then, of course, they had to say, and he's going to be next to Adam West. And I was like, all I can remember is him kissing my hand and never wanting to wash it again.
Yeah.
He was the most debonair guy. How old was he when he kissed me?
70s. Yeah. Yep.
I would have married him.
Well, that would.
But I was married to you, so I would have been a bigamist. But I mean, I gotta tell you,
on Mormonism.
he knocked me out that day.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got to take our break. We got plenty of more fun, silly things to come, including our dumb criminal today. So stick around.
Save big on your next project right now at Menards. Save time on your paint project with help from Duck Clean Release Painter's Tape. Use on walls, trim, glass, wood, or metal for clean removal and clean paint lines every time. Save big and get a 3-pack of Duck Clean Release Painter's Tape on sale now through September 22nd. And don't forget to check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Progress in Education, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. The United Negro College Fund is celebrating 80 years of helping students get to and through college. Lisa Rollins, chief fundraiser, is happy to be supporting more than 600,000 students across the country.
80 years later, we're still trying to do the same thing. We're honoring their legacy, but we hope that our students are transforming the future.
We offer auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options. Visit progressive.com today.
The new John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. Because with the highest cargo box volume in its class, customizable features, and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds, it gets the job done. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at your John Deere dealer or visit johndeere.com/Gator XUV.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on the Q.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
The Stark County Sheriff's Office reported a female was struck by a car as she and another person were walking along the side of the road near North Judson on Sunday. Authorities stated the victim was identified as Mary Ann Minix, who was transported by air to a regional hospital with what was described as severe trauma. The driver, who was preliminarily charged with leaving the scene of an accident causing serious bodily injury, was identified as Ronald Malkowski. After treated for minor injuries, Malkowski was taken to the Stark County Jail. Additional preliminary charges included operating while intoxicated and leaving the scene of the crash. The 56th Francisville Fall Festival will be this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Secretary for the festival, Betty Kruger, talks about a very popular attraction returning this year.
We are very excited. We're getting our rides back that we had several years ago. He's going to bring 8 to 10 rides, and it's Jessup rides that we had probably 10, 15 years ago. And we're just glad to have him back. But we also have inflatables, and we also have the water balls that are from Rensselaer.
Several hundred schools in Indiana receive funding for security measures. West Central School Superintendent Kathy Rowe talks about how the funds are being used there.
The reimbursable grant, and it's also a matching grant. Depending on your size, if you put up a certain amount of money, they will match it, or they'll give you for 50% of that money. So we used our monies to purchase a couple of extra cameras, one of them being on the playground in the elementary, and then one other camera in another place on the campus. We installed first responder reader cards at the entrances as well.
The complete interview with Dr. Kathy Rowe talking about the West Central School Board meeting and the complete interview with Betty Kruger about the Francisville Fall Festival can be heard on our websites. Check out the news link and Newsmakers tab. Indiana State Budget Agency said the state's revenue projections fell short for the month of August. The $1.4 billion collection was 1% lower than the forecast made last December and 3% lower than the same month last year. The budget agency said collections were lower than expected for individual income taxes, riverboat wagering taxes, and miscellaneous revenue. On the flip side, there were higher than expected collections for both sales tax and interest revenue. Year-to-date figures actually are $24.3 million more than past December's forecast and 4.1% higher than the same period in the previous fiscal year. The Indiana Department of Transportation has announced the demolition of the old Wolcott Rest area on Interstate 65 will begin this winter. The facility, both northbound and southbound, were closed in November of last year. Shortly after the new Kankakee Welcome Center was opened, just north of the DeMott Roselawn exit at State Road 10. INDOT operates 26 rest areas or welcome centers along the state's interstate highway system. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
Get a powerful clean every time with Maytag laundry appliances from Fozzie Califf Appliances. Find the capacity and style washer and dryer you need to help fight everyday tough stains and keep your clothes fresh. Maytag washing machines and dryers are tough enough to tackle whatever you throw in them. Shop the Maytag washers and dryers you need now at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer. And be sure to like them on Facebook.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
79-year-old John Sietzma of Rensselaer passed away on September 13th. A visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott today from 2 until 7 p.m. Funeral services for John Sietzma will be held at the First Christian Reformed Church on Wednesday, September 18th at 10 a.m. with Pastor Bill Sietzma officiating. Interment to be in Holland Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 26-year-old Riker Earl of DeMott passed away on September 10th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. today at Graceway Bible Baptist Church. Services for Riker Earl will be held at Graceway Bible Baptist Church 10 a.m. on Wednesday with Pastor Hahn officiating. Interment will be in Holland Cemetery. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family to help with funeral expenses. 51-year-old Rose Marie Myers of DeMott passed away on September 12th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Wednesday, September 18th at the Full Gospel Tabernacle of Wheatfield. Services for Rose Marie Myers will be held at the Full Gospel Tabernacle Wheatfield, 7 p.m. on Wednesday, with Pastor Adam Conley officiating. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 70-year-old Dale Patrick Leahy of Brookston passed away on Friday, September 13th. Friends may call from 3 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, September 18th at Hartzler Clapper Funeral Home of Brookston. A funeral mass for Dale Patrick Leahy will be held at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, September 19th at the Church of the Blessed Sacrament in West Lafayette, with Reverends Daniel Shine and David Buckles officiating. Interment to follow in Tippecanoe Memory Garden Cemetery, West Lafayette. Memorials may be made to the Dale Leahy Memorial Fund to be used for his son Cody's care and or shared with the White County Fair or Frontier Athletics. Condolences may be expressed at clapperfuneralservices.com. 47-year-old Robert K. Shanelob II of Rensselaer passed away on September 9th. Friends may call for Rob Shanelob from 2 until 5 p.m. on Saturday, September 21st at Faith Pentecostal Church, Rensselaer. There will be no services for Robert Shanelob II. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Christine Bogan, your Edward Jones agent in Rensselaer.
Today, sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, clear with a low around 53. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 86. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a calm wind and a low around 58. Thursday, sunny with a high near 86. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 59.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
Hello there. Welcome back.
Welcome to the show.
Coming in hot. Oh, coming in real hot. I'm sweating here.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
It's hot. Very hot.
It's hotter than a ghost pepper.
It's hotter than the sun. It's so hot. Why is it so hot?
What a hot show. This is not hot.
It's hot.
Hotter than Georgia ass.
It's showtime.
Steve and Cheryl with you. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day, getting your day off to a good start. Portions of which are brought to us by Supercuts. Don't just settle for a regular cut when you can get yourself a Supercut in Rensselaer and Lowell, as well as Valparaiso. You can also get a tan in Rensselaer and Lowell. You can pick up hair products, whatever it is you're looking for, at Supercuts. Also want to mention our friends over at Vierk's Fine Jewelry, experts in jewelry repair, design, and manufacturing, in-house goldsmithing, as well as design. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Vierks.com. And I got to mention our friends over at the Hilltop. We played the high-low game. Yesterday's card was a 7. So head on to the Touhyville Show Facebook page. That's where we play the Hilltop high-low game. And if you go, guess which card we're going to pick on Friday. Will it be higher or lower than that 7? And we will get you entered in for a chance to win a $25 certificate to the Hilltop in Morocco. So Jay, when he came in to visit and brought me the Batman big metal Batman Touhyville symbol thing, which is so cool. I mean, it connects to like my favorite things. So he's had mentioned that we should come out to the shop sometime and see what they do while they're listening to the Q all day. Because they listen to us, but the Q is on all the time there.
Oh, nice.
So he said, I'm serious about you guys stopping by the shop and seeing what we do while we listen to the Q. He also says, I've already got a cool idea for the key. So,
that'd be cool.
So that's very fun. So,
well, yeah, we kind of have like started doing that with some of our Touhyville listeners. Tomorrow I'm going out with Brian Overstreet and company and learning all about corn because I have no clue. You know,
well, I know quite a bit about corn. So, you know, I eat it. You put butter on it and salt. And then cook it.
Yeah.
As much as I.
So I'm getting my lesson.
I need to know
corn.
So yeah.
Cornanda cow.
For those that don't know, that was
my chemistry teacher.
Your chemistry teacher, freshman year. You got tricked into calling her. Her last name was Cobb. So she was known as Mrs. Cobb.
And all the seniors had said, don't. She hates being called Mrs. Cobb. Like, just go in and go, hey, Cornanda. And we were like, Cornanda. And they go, you got to say it with a straight face because she'll know that you're And we all did.
Yep.
Hi, corn on the cob.
Come on out and see us on Friday. We're going to be out at Francesville Fall Festival, the 56th annual Francesville Fall Festival.
Yes.
Cheryl's first.
Chicken bingo.
Chicken bingo going to be out there. Water balls, bounce houses, dinosaurs, and more. I'm really curious about this dinosaur thing. Okay. So tag art dinosaurs. Guests will have the opportunity to learn about each species of dinosaurs, ask questions, get an up-close and personal experience, and a photo op. The blast from the extreme past is meant to encourage a love of animals, science, and make great memories for all. I want to make sure this isn't going to be like a Jurassic Park thing, right? We're not going to all get like eaten.
I don't know. Have you ever seen what happens when a 2-year-old sits on Santa's lap?
I'm just saying, like, careful, everybody.
Yep.
So that'll be going on. So we're going to be out there from 4 to 6 Eastern time, 3 to 5 Central time. So come on by and say hello. At 4:30 Eastern is the fire department fish and chicken dinner. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then, so we get done at 6, and starting at 6 is baby dinosaur meet and greet. So maybe we'll walk over and take a look at it. Or maybe if it starts at 6, maybe they can come over and bring a dinosaur over to our table.
Could be.
And for a little broadcast fun. Yeah.
Dino.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. So for all the information, visit FrancesvilleFallFestival.com. Lots of great stuff going on there. Can't wait to be out there on Friday.
And
we're
it's
going to
be
have a lot of
nice weather.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun out there. So, all right. Saw this first thing this morning. Sean Diddy Combs was arrested last night at a Manhattan hotel. No word on what charges he's facing, but I would guess it has something to do with the trafficking allegations that have been coming up over the last year. Since last November, he's been hit with 10 lawsuits alleging rape, trafficking, and other crimes. Federal agents raided his home in L.A. and Miami back in March. Diddy's attorney said he's disappointed with the arrest. Adding to his credit, Mr. Combs has been nothing but cooperative with his investigation, and he voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. So these are acts of an innocent man with nothing to hide, and he looks forward to clearing his name in court. So we will see. I just think if they do put the court case on like CNN or something like that, and people can watch it, I'm just putting this out there. Drinking game. Every time you hear "Did he do it?" Just do a shot.
Did he do it?
Did he do it? Did he do it? All right. I hope this is nothing. 98-year-old Dick Van Dyke was supposed to be a presenter at the Emmys on Sunday night, but he was not there, and there's no word why. So I just hope this is.
What happens when that happens? Do they have backups like waiting to do something? Or
I'm sure there's lots of people there that they just walk over and just say, "Hey, can you present?" You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure.
Right,
like,
but it's not like, what do you mean? I'm sure it's not like, like if, I don't know, they're doing Ghost at the theater, that they're going to be like, "Hey, Cher, our person got sick. Come in and stand in." Like, it's not that easy.
Yeah,
or is it?
Yeah, it is.
Or is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Keith Morrison, my best Keith Morrison.
No, I think.
Or is it?
Yeah, no, I think it is. I think it's that easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's that hard. I mean, you could just. I mean, it's the Emmys. These people all act. They all do TV. Just have one go up there and read the cue cards. You know, and
but you have to be dressed for it and ready for it.
They're all dressed in nice suits and tuxedos and things. I mean, I think you just tell the person, the cue card person, "Hey, could you scratch off Dick Van Dyke? Could you?" So they don't walk up there and go,
"Hi,
I had a
Dick
great
Van
time on the Dick Van Dyke Show."
Right.
That would be weird if it was someone else. So, but yeah, I don't really know why he wasn't there. They're not saying, but I hope all is good with Dick Van Dyke, 98 years young. So, and I think he's fantastic. So, hopefully, so all is good. Maybe he just forgot. Listen, I'm 50. I forget things all the time. Maybe he's reading the story today. He's listening to us on the radio, and he's like, Oh, that's what I was supposed to do Sunday.
Right.
So
more than likely, that's it.
That's
don't
probably,
you think?
It's probably what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that is to him as with the actress, with the the thing, and the
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, it's fine, you know. Okay, speaking of the Emmys, I have been trying all morning to figure out a way to find it, and I'm having just some kind of difficulty with
what are you trying to find?
with getting into a way to watch it. So I went through fast forward on the Emmys last night.
Yeah.
I can't believe with all the different stuff about reunions, nowhere did I see there was a West Wing reunion last night, like at the end of the show with for best drama series.
Really?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So so I was trying to get into, and I just assumed I find everything on YouTube. So I just assumed that I'd be able to find it on YouTube this morning. And I've been trying all show to find it.
Oh, it's on the Today Show.
So-
Today.com.
Yeah, but it's just going to be those talking heads talking about it.
No, it's not. I don't
Okay.
think so. Because you want me to send it to you?
Sure. But I've been trying to get into my Dish Anywhere, and I can't get it on this computer. I tried going through Hulu, and it's telling me that my login is incorrect, which I know it is because it's the same login I've been using for 20 years. So, yeah, they came out and they had a West Wing reunion with Martin Sheen. I think it's Jenna Malone who played now I can't think of Donna. Allison Janney. Okay.
Yeah, but you know who wasn't there? Bradley Whitford.
Bradley Whitford wasn't there. Rob Lowe wasn't there. Dule Hill was there. All right. Now I think Cheryl's just trying to mess with me.
Why?
Actually, I think the world's trying to mess with you, Cheryl. So I click on the link
Mm-hmm.
and it says today.com, Pop Culture Awards / West Wing Reunion Emmys, Bradley Whitford. Okay. I click on the link and it's gives me a page and it says un niño de 4 años las disparas a la policía. Someone's messing with us, Cheryl. Someone's
sorry.
messing with our world.
I'm sorry.
The link you have is perfectly correct. For some reason, it's not doing. I don't know why the world is messing with me, but anyway.
Oh, here's YouTube.
So anyway,
You want it on YouTube?
That's fine. They did a reunion of West Wing. I thought it was neat. I thought it was funny. I wanted to play it for everybody because it was a really funny thing about the political landscape, and I thought it was just going to be a quick little thing that I've been trying to do for
Okay.
two,
You go take
2 hours
it,
and 20 minutes.
Go take it from my Facebook page.
Take it. Just take it already. Take it all.
Sorry.
Just no, that's all right.
That
I just
sucks when it's that
I've
hard.
been trying.
I mean,
I've
good
been
grief.
trying since this morning just to figure it out. You
Mhm.
know. So we'll see if this is gonna work. I'm gonna put my money on that it's not. It's gonna show a
Nope.
little piece of it, and it's not gonna give me what I'm looking for. But that's the world.
Hard to believe that just 25 years ago, Aaron and the writers actually had to use their imaginations to create interesting plot lines for the West Wing.
The West Wing reunion alert.
See?
Members of the iconic cast get
Yeah, I don't want to see. I was singing. No, you shouldn't be on television either. Speaking of which, okay, I'm gonna be a jerk right now for a minute. Can I be a jerk for a second?
Sure.
I flipped on ABC Chicago News Sunday morning.
What else is new?
So, here, listen.
Do you see what I have to put up with? No.
I put on the news the other day,
Yeah.
and there was a woman who was doing the news Sunday morning in Chicago. And listen, you and I make mistakes on the radio. It happens all the time. We're professionals. They're professionals.
The weekend though is
But this is Chicago.
I know.
This is arguably the number 2 or number 3 market in the country.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand if you're having trouble speaking or reading the cue cards in Omaha, okay?
Why? What's wrong with
Nothing's
Omaha?
wrong with Omaha. I knew you were going to say that. But, but I just always remember doing comedy in Milwaukee and watching the news and going, oof, this is like the rejects from the other cities. Like Milwaukee looked like they forgot to bring makeup in that day.
Chicago ranks third in the United States behind New York and Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean it's that's what I'm saying. It's arguable. I say it's number 2, but I get it. There's a lot more people in charge of Hollywood, so they decide that those two coasts matter more. So anyway, I watched for only 5 minutes and I turned it off. This segment, she was like Dick Van Dyke trying to walk through the living room. She just was tripping over every word as if it was the Ottoman. I'm like, oh my, just slow down. And we've all had those mornings, but I'm just like, okay, pull back. It was just like, every other word was like messed up, and it was like a story of that. And I'm like, I don't think she's reading the same stories. It was like, what's his name was messing with the cue cards. It was like Ron Burgundy or Steve Carell. Yeah. It was so bad. It was all over the place. Yeah. I was so lost. Yeah.
It happens a lot on the weekends though. Cause I'm like, oh, that's,
I was so lost. I was like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
I even hit record. So that's in our DVR. I'm going to show you later because
I want to see that.
It was all too much. And
it's like me on a typical Monday morning. No,
it was so out there. I was like, ooh, there's someone. And then it was like when they switched over to the other anchor, it was like he had been doing it his whole life. And it was just like all of a sudden,
Daddy's here.
Right. Like I'll handle the reading for us. It'll be okay. I don't know whose nephew you are, but it's like, oof, it was bad. So, anyway, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we've got the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue remaining bill credits, and if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region, 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power. Satisfied customers and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Stop by our office at 210 Washington Street in Rensselaer. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
I got my together.
I got my together.
You can get your shots together too. Ask your healthcare provider about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot if you're due for both, as recommended by the CDC. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Wake up. Breakfast. And Nature-Made vitamins. Whatever your morning sounds like, Nature-Made fits right in. Whether you're looking for vitamin C or a multivitamin to get key nutrients, we've got you covered. Now that's a good morning. We take care of you so you can take on your day. Start your day with Nature-Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand, based on a survey of pharmacists who recommend branded vitamins and supplements.
Is your vehicle stopping like it should? Does it squeal or grind when you brake? Don't miss out on summer brake deals at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards concert tickets for your daughter to see that singer who sings about painful breakups. And one song will inspire your little beauty to break up with that beast she's dating, Brian. Instead, she'll date someone who's nice and worthy of her love, not someone who addresses you and your spouse as bro. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Good morning, Doctor. Doctor? Hi, Doctor. Doctor?
Dr. Jackson's practice is growing.
What do you mean we're still short-staffed?
He needs a good patient doctor.
How do we not have enough doctors to doctor all these patients?
And he doesn't have the patience to sift through hundreds of resumes.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
Wakey, wakey.
This is going to get your attention, I tell you, man.
We got a great show tonight. Do you know what time it is?
Nope.
But I did say it would get your attention.
Oh, it's early morning, actually.
Whoa! Don't attack before I've had my coffee.
Just calmly pour yourself a cup of joe and focus.
Get yourself a cup of coffee.
Wake yourself up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Let the games begin!
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Cheryl with you here. How you doing? Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday morning. Having some fun. You know, if you miss any of the program anytime, you can always go back and check it out on the podcast. Our show, we upload the whole show, all the talking parts, Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, our station websites, our station apps. There's an app for the Q and 98 Gold. You can also go back to YouTube, watch all of our videos. Yesterday I posted a video of us or of me doing the what's the matter?
I hate watching our.
Why is your thing that? Oh,
I don't know.
I
hate watching us back.
Oh, no, this was of us me singing the McDonald's jingle.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, I was chit-chatting with my friend Brett from Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's, and he's sending that video off to corporate. So just saying.
Okay. All right. What are you going to do when you're the corporate? I'm the corporate taste tester, and you're the corporate singer.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, you better love it. All right. Now, do you know, like, this is so dumb, but this is how I think. I'm like, when I was posting the video yesterday, I'm like, what if like National McDonald's sees it and calls Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's, and they're like, stop the ads now. He's ruining us.
That's what I always make a joke when you were like,
what if they're like, he's not doing it right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, anyway,
it'll be like this. Here, Brett, come. We spent, let's see the line item here on a jingle. We spent how many millions?
Right.
And it all got botched in 35 seconds.
Right.
When Steve went, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. And then I drove through the drive-through and used my app.
I didn't do all that one.
That's what I think you should have sent him. And then I went, A562B.
Listen, I didn't put all that on the video, just the one when I was singing the song last week. So,
and then I exclaimed on top of my lungs, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I love the fact that your orange juice machine is working again.
See, you make fun of me, but I'm just saying. Yeah, see? All right. Let's get to the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
It's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right. Today we're doing a twofer because they're short ones, okay?
All right.
So,
wow, that means there were a lot of dumb criminals with the lunar eclipse or the harvest moon. That's what that means.
Well, I don't know. Some of these are from last week.
The Kukurikus are coming out.
Yeah. So the first dumb criminal comes to us from Santa Cruz, California. Okay. A driver crashed into a fire hydrant and then kept going with it underneath the vehicle. Was finally pulled over and arrested for a DUI. That's all there is to the story. There's a picture of the car. I mean, I just, when you get pulled over, do you know why I pulled you over? It's the tail light, right? It's my tail light. It's my tail lights out. Not exactly.
I don't know. You were bored. What do you?
Yeah, not exactly. That wasn't exactly.
Didn't meet quota this month.
Yeah, that's not exactly why I pulled you over. Did you not hear like a scraping sound while you were driving for the last half an hour?
Oh, okay. So this is why I'm crying. Because
yeah, right there.
Do you remember the movie where they go where Jim Carrey goes? I can't breathe.
What's happening here? Oh no. It's Cheryl Charades. Cheryl Radio Charades.
What's the world's loudest or what's the world's most annoying sound? And he goes, ah!
Yeah. Yep.
That's what I pictured. It's great.
Right? Like what? Did you not hear that noise? Like, I mean, for goodness sakes, like what?
Oh, I'm crying. My insides hurt right now. I can't stop. Have you ever like started laughing and you just can't? I can't because that's what I pictured. That most annoying.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. So I thought I'd be able to.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, my insides hurt.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So there's the car. I mean, a bright yellow and blue fire hydrant is stuck under the front of your car. It's not like he was driving a big truck or something. Like, what is wrong with you? Yeah, that's I thought that was crazy. So that was
and you know how when we would tell the kids, like, all right, and they'd go, what?
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing. What?
Right.
What?
What,
Ma?
What's the matter? What did I do? What did I do? So, all right. Well, that took longer than I thought. So we'll just do the one
what's
today.
the second? I want to hear the second one. Sorry.
Yeah,
I just laughed so hard.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Insides broke.
A woman was busted in let's see, in England. She was trying to smuggle in $6,000 worth of cannabis into prison in her bra, and she got busted. How do you get busted going into prison?
6,000. Wait, did you say 6,000 pounds?
6,000. They're money pounds, like 6,000. Like they're.
I'm just too stupid for my own good. I thought 6,000 pounds. I'm like, what size boobies does this woman have?
She Dolly Parton. Like, yeah.
Can I see what's in there? I beg your pardon.
Mm-hmm. A woman was busted for trying to slip weed into a prison using her bra. Leah Burke was caught in the act of locked at Nottinghamshire lockup, which apparently she was busted by Robin Hood. So the value of the marijuana was worth 6,000 pounds. Worth 6,000 pounds.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious that you just said the way you said it the first time. I thought she had put 6,000 pounds into her bra and tried to smuggle it in. I'm like, that gives all new meaning to top heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yep. All right. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Precision Security. Call 219-866-7171. Let's say you lock yourself out of your house, your business, your car. Mike is there for you. He is the area's locksmith that is going to help you to get back into your car. Visit pgr.glass to find out more, or like Precision Security on Facebook, for goodness sakes.
Weather brought to you by McCool's Auto and Diesel in Morocco.
today, sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, clear with a low around 53. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 86. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a calm wind and a low around 58. Thursday, sunny with a high near 86. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 59.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs, and they needed to fix up their homes.
I went to Joe's Straw Hut and saved a bundle on fixing up my house.
I went to Jack's Branch Emporium and fixed up my place, and I saved so much money, I bought a grill and a hot tub.
I went to Kim's Hardware and Lumber in Rensselaer, and the helpful staff suggested I fix up my house with brick.
With brick?
And one day, the pigs were visited by a big, bad wolf.
Let me in, or I will huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down.
Go ahead. I trust my straw house. My house! You blew it down.
Then the wolf went to the second little pig.
Let me in, or I will huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down.
Go ahead. I trust my house with branches. My house. You blew it down.
Find out what happens next on the real-life adventures of the 3 Little Pigs, brought to you by Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer.
Pioneer brand Z Series soybeans have farmers yielding out an additional 2.7 bushels per acre over A Series. This has everyone talking, not just farmers. Case in point, a trucking company wrote, "Morning, noon, and night, it doesn't matter. I'm hauling Z Series. The phone doesn't stop ringing. Even my home number, it never stops ringing." Well, it's fair to say Pioneer brand Z Series soybeans are making quite an impact. Unleash your greatest harvest yet at pioneer.com/new era.
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys. That's a lot of Touhy.
Look who's up, sleepyhead.
It's too early. I'm so sleepy.
Dude, you're being very unballer right now.
I'm just trying to help you wake up, man.
Get back to work.
Go back sleepy. Sleepy.
We've got a lot to do today.
I love my job.
But I don't work for free.
Did I mention it's a paying gig?
Well, now you got my attention. You got my attention.
Get it together. Put a smile on your face.
It's showtime!
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve Touhy, Cheryl Touhy. Too much Touhy for you? Too much fun here on a Tuesday morning. That's what we're having. It's a Touhy's Day. It's a Touhy's Day.
Nice.
Yes. Going back to the dumb criminal, Christine says the woman that got busted with the weed in her bra, she must have been going in to visit a prisoner. They pat you down. Well, yeah, that makes sense, Christine, but if you know you're going into a prison, hear me out. Don't bring illegal substances with you.
Right.
You know, I mean, it should be one of those things. All right. So, portion of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at McDonald's. Okay. I know we started talking about them last segment, but that was just because of the video I posted last night. So, and I was telling Brett, so what I did was I clipped up a bunch of the things from our day of fast food items that we want to bring back. So we'll have a couple of different videos that'll post this week about that.
But I really want to do that before March Madness. I want to do a
tournament.
A tournament.
Okay.
Brackets for, and I think we'll have to break it down because, like for me, if I had to decide between breakfast and fish fillet, I would be really mad. I don't think I could.
Yeah. Well, Kasanovich Unfleet McDonald's is they're always doing fun things, and I know this is a month from now, but I want people to know that it's coming. They're doing fries with a firefighter. Okay, this is October 26th. Rensselaer Fire Department is going to be out at the College Avenue McDonald's with a fire truck. So you get a free small fry, fire safety table. They're going to have there, fun for all ages. They're going to have a fire truck tour. So the kids can come out, take a picture with the fire truck, and do all kinds of cool stuff. Saturday, October 26th, from 10:30 till 12:30 at the Rensselaer McDonald's on College Avenue. So that's coming up in a month. But Brett and I were talking last night, and he was telling me some of the deals that they have coming up. And one of them is, and I'm not allowed to say the deal yet because it's like a week from now that I can say what it is, but it has to do with their daily double.
That's your favorite.
And no, you're thinking of my McDouble, but like the McDouble. Okay, I didn't know what a daily double was, and I know a lot of McDonald's menu, but I was teasing last week during this thing is why do people go and stare at the menu? It's always the same stuff. This is what I've missed. Okay,
you're kidding.
So I missed something.
Okay.
So the daily double, he sent me a thing and he said, this deal is really good. And I said, so is it just that deal times 2? And he goes, LOL, no, the Daily Double is kind of like the McDouble, but it comes with lettuce, tomato, and mayo. And I was like, how did I not know about this?
Huh.
Because that was one of those things that I loved about the quarter pounder BLT thing was I could take or leave bacon on a burger.
Mhm.
It's not really a big thing for me. It was good on that. It was a nice treat. But the lettuce and the tomato and the mayo like made the burger.
Yeah.
I really like that. I did not know that that was a burger at McDonald's. The Daily Double, where you can get it with lettuce, tomato, and mayo. So I learned
that's
something
on their menu?
That's a regular on the menu. The Daily Double. Yep.
How in the world did we miss that?
I don't know. Yeah. So some other things they've got going on throughout the month. If you go and use the app, they've got lemonade, of course, now that their orange juice machine is working. The
Yay.
lemonade is there too. A $2.50 medium iced coffee, $3.50 medium McCafe, strawberry and cream pie, frozen carbonated beverage like a frozen Coke, frozen Fanta blue raspberry.
I was
and
addicted.
Hawaiian punch.
You know, I was addicted to the blue raspberry. It is the right like ice, like the right amount of ice every time you take a swig. It like calms your throat. Like it's is it good?
So, and here's one that I will definitely be taking advantage of. Buy one, get one for $1 on breakfast. Sausage McMuffin, sausage biscuit, burrito, or hash browns.
Buy one, get one?
Buy one, get one for $1.
For $1.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
So,
and I got to tell you, I don't know if they're going to love me for this, but my favorite thing to do, because with the dog, like he wakes up with me and I just don't like, it's bad enough I have to like pop out of bed and walk him at like whatever time it is in the morning. I'll buy 6 or 8 burritos, and I'll just throw them in the microwave for 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, and the salsa, or
Also,
the picante sauce is really what they call it. But yeah, it's the perfect sauce.
Don't forget tomorrow, National Cheeseburger Day.
Cheeseburger, 50 cents.
50-cent cheeseburgers, one per customer. Yeah. So, yep. All right. Does a good cup of coffee make up for your bad alarm clock? This is a story I found on one of the 352,615 different websites that I go to every day to find fun stuff for us to talk about. In a new poll, more than half of American coffee drinkers say a good cup of coffee is so good that it can turn one of your worst days around.
Absolutely.
Not. What?
You don't think that about coffee?
Turns my day around? No.
If I'm grouchy, I hit the Keurig. I just make a nice cup of coffee. It's got to be, here's how bad it is. It's got to be in a mug where I can slip these 2 fingers through and caress it. I've got to hold my mug. I don't even have a mug in here, or I would show you. But I've literally got to make love to my coffee.
All right.
It's got to have a little bit of sugar-free syrup in it with really a good creamer, and then just mix it up, and it's got to be hot, like so hot, so you just the first couple sips are no lukewarm, got to be hot, and then I will sit in bed to wake up and just cup it and love on it.
All right. Now,
crazy, yeah.
For those listening and watching on video, you may be like, okay, Steve, you look very intent on that. You're darn tootin'. She said this is what turns her around when she's crabby. I was memorizing this. I was like, the next time you're crabby, I'll be like, wait, time out. Time out. I need to go make some coffee.
Good coffee?
You said this would work. Stop yelling at me.
You said this would work. Stop yelling at me. That's fantastic. Do you agree with that though? You're like, no. Really?
Yeah, no. I mean, listen, I love my coffee in my special Touhyville cup with Ace on the other side. I'll take some right now. Thank you.
Yeah, and I don't get any satisfaction from like drinking it like that. I gotta cup the cup.
My first sip of the morning, I could feel it go through my body and just.
Right. So why are you saying it doesn't have an impact on you? I mean, just the smell of it brewing when it makes that.
I'm not saying it doesn't have an impact on me.
Oh.
In the morning when I have my cup of coffee, and it does. I mean, I am addicted to caffeine, and I need it, and it gets me going.
Yeah.
But at 3:00 in the afternoon, if I'm having a bad day and I drink a cup of coffee, it's just a bad day with a cup of coffee.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it doesn't turn things around for me.
Oh yeah, and I love when I'm 2-3 o'clock, and I don't know why. Now that I'm getting older, I peter out.
Yeah.
I mean, like the car's got no gas.
Mm-hmm.
I have my coffee, and it's back to life.
Yeah.
And I don't even need to drink the whole thing. Like I'm not one of those that needs like a pot a day. I need my half of an 8-ounce cup in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I had that at home, and I woke up and I just, okay, everyone, we're getting there. We're getting there. And then later on, I need my other half of or 4 ounces of coffee.
Yeah, no.
And here's what does not do it for me. Iced coffee. I like iced coffee. A lot of times when I go to Cup of Joy or whatever it is, I just, I like it, but it does not do the same thing as like a hot, well-mixed, the right creamer, a little bit of my sugar-free brown sugar. Boom. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't do it for me. Talk about petering out at the end of the day. I've gotten into a weird habit, and I gotta break it. I sit after work, and I watch my videos, and I start doing a little work on the computer, and I have no desire to get up and make dinner. I don't even care if I have dinner.
You're in a
Yeah. I don't even care if and it's not that I love dinner food.
Yeah.
Like I have good food. I had chili and all I had to do was reheat it last night.
I know.
And I was just sitting there, and it was 6:15, and I'm like, soon. It was like 6:45 by the time I ate dinner. I was just like,
and if you eat chili, it's coming back at you a little
bit.
It
didn't, thank goodness, last night. But yeah, I was just like, I don't know what it is about. I'm just running out of like steam, and I'm going, I don't even feel like getting up to like.
No, I know.
What did it is Ace wanted to go out, so we went out, and then I was like, all right, I'm up. I'll do it now. But yeah, I will tell you, a good meal could turn my day around.
Oh yeah.
So
good food.
So yesterday, I stayed up too late for the Bears game, and I could feel myself being crabby in the morning. I could feel it inside. Do you ever have those days where you're just like, I know I'm crabby. Like I have to watch how I respond to things because I feel crabby. And we had lunch at Ida's, and
it changed your mood.
Yes, I was like, this is so good.
And I had the Jared special because Mike gets that, and I was like, what's that? And it's all these meats on top of their arroz con pollo thing.
Yeah.
And then with the queso on it. Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, it was good stuff. So
yeah, but their food is so good there.
Yeah.
But yes, a good meal will do it to me. You know what does it to me a lot too? Buca de pepper.
Like a good meal, you're saying? Yeah.
Because you do a little bit of this. It's a smorgasbord kind of thing. And then you're like, oh, I'm in pasta heaven.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, and maybe that's a good poll question for another, like things that can turn your day around.
Your mood.
Yeah. Because a good song can do it. A good video can do it,
For me, it's a good laugh with you, honestly.
Yeah.
Like my day is set now, like, and nobody will know that if they watch this.
Right.
I mean, the video is, it doesn't tell you or whatever it is, but yeah, I just laughed so hard that I cried. So now I'm on the uptick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, there's so many things that like, the right kind of a compliment, will turn your day around, not just like, oh, your hair looks nice, but like the right kind of compliment can turn your day around. Yeah. Yeah. It's really, really interesting. So.
I'll never forget. And that happened with the two ladies at Chems the other day. Cause I was looking for paint for a project and they heard me ask him some questions like why this brand over this brand and what about finishes and all this stuff. And then I stopped talking and I was looking at the thing and so were they, how you stare at all the swatches and they go, yep, that's the lady from the radio station. We listen to you all the time. And I was, So that just will start me off on a great day too. Cause I don't think I have that kind of a voice where people go, oh, I know that voice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. But you do when you hear it on the radio.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right. Tina says you both need Thrive in your life for all day energy without any crash later on.
Is that those patches?
So I don't know.
I think those are those patches.
Never,
like that they infuse and you wear them on your arm or something. I don't know.
All right.
I think. I don't know.
We'll have to look into that. Yep. All right. That's going to do it for us on WIBN. Thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate it. Over on WLQI, of course, we're going to take our break. When we come back, we will do the pizza quiz, and we will end on a high note. Stick around for that.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power. Satisfied customers and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda at his new location on 231 in Rensselaer.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Head to Another Season in DeMott to find unique gifts for friends, family, and more. You may even find a little something for you, like I always do. At Another Season, you'll find Duke Cannon products for men and Capri Blue and Swan Creek candles to make your home smell amazing. The new Patch Bar is a great way to show off your personal style. Grab patches for things like hats, jackets, and koozies. They'll get all those patches put on your items right there in the store. Explore their gourmet selection of charcuterie essentials for that next get-together. No time to water your flowers? No problem with Forever Flowers. And they don't die.
Need a gift for any reason? Head to Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive updates and inspiration.
Your home for Chicago Bears football and Northwest Indiana's home for classic rock. The Q, 97.7 FM WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. For that, we'll head over to the newsroom. Here is Russ Martin.
The Stark County Sheriff's Office reported a female was struck by a car as she and another person were walking along the side of the road near North Judson on Sunday. Authorities stated the victim was identified as Mary Ann Minix, who was transported by air to a regional hospital with what was described as severe trauma. The driver, who was preliminarily charged with leaving the scene of an accident causing serious bodily injury, was identified as Ronald Malkowski. After treated for minor injuries, Malkowski was taken to the Stark County Jail. Additional preliminary charges included operating while intoxicated and leaving the scene of the crash. The 56th Francisville Fall Festival will be this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Secretary for the festival, Betty Kruger, talked about the popular attraction returning this year.
We are very excited. We're getting our rides back that we had several years ago. He's going to bring 8 to 10 rides, and it's Jessup rides that we had probably 10, 15 years ago. And we're just glad to have him back. But we also have inflatables, and we also have the water balls that are from Rensselaer.
Several hundred schools in Indiana receive funding for security measures. West Central School Superintendent Kathy Rowe talks about how the funds are being used there.
The reimbursable grant, and it's also a matching grant. Depending on your size, if you put up a certain amount of money, they will match it, or they'll give you for 50% of that money. So we used our monies to purchase a couple of extra cameras, one of them being on the playground in the elementary, and then one other camera in another place on the campus. We installed first responder reader cards at the entrances as well.
The complete interview with Dr. Kathy Rowe talking about the West Central School Board meeting and the complete interview with Betty Kruger about the Francisville Fall Festival can be heard on our websites. Check out the news link and Newsmakers tab. Indiana State Budget Agency said the state's revenue projections fell short for the month of August. The $1.4 billion collection was 1% lower than the forecast made last December and 3% lower than the same month last year. The budget agency said collections were lower than expected for individual income taxes, riverboat wagering taxes, and miscellaneous revenue. On the flip side, there were higher than expected collections for both sales tax and interest revenue. Year-to-date figures actually are $24.3 million more than past December's forecast and 4.1% higher than the same period in the previous fiscal year. The Indiana Department of Transportation has announced the demolition of the old Wolcott Rest area on Interstate 65 will begin this winter. The facility, both northbound and southbound, were closed in November of last year. Shortly after the new Kankakee Welcome Center was opened, just north of the DeMont Roselawn exit at State Road 10. INDOT operates 26 rest areas or welcome centers along the state's interstate highway system. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well. I'm Russ Martin.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
79-year-old John Sietsma of Rensselaer passed away on September 13th. A visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Service of DeMont today from 2 until 7 p.m. Funeral services for John Sietsma will be held at the First Christian Reformed Church on Wednesday, September 18th at 10 a.m., with Pastor Bill Sietsma officiating. Interment to be in Holland Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMont has been entrusted with the arrangements. 26-year-old Riker Earl of DeMont passed away on September 10th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. today at Graceway Bible Baptist Church. Services for Riker Earl will be held at Graceway Bible Baptist Church, 10 a.m. on Wednesday, with Pastor Hahn officiating. Interment will be in Holland Cemetery. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family to help with funeral expenses. 51-year-old Rose Marie Myers of DeMont passed away on September 12th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Wednesday, September 18th at the Full Gospel Tabernacle of Wheatfield. Services for Rose Marie Myers will be held at the Full Gospel Tabernacle Wheatfield, 7 p.m. on Wednesday, with Pastor Adam Conley officiating. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 70-year-old Dale Patrick Leahy of Brookston passed away on Friday, September 13th. Friends may call from 3 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, September 18th at Hartzler Clapper Funeral Home of Brookston. A funeral mass for Dale Patrick Leahy will be held at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, September 19th at the Church of the Blessed Sacrament in West Lafayette, with Reverends Daniel Shine and David Buckles officiating. Interment to follow in Tippecanoe Memory Garden Cemetery, West Lafayette. Memorials may be made to the Dale Leahy Memorial Fund to be used for his son Cody's care and or shared with the White County Fair or Frontier Athletics. Condolences may be expressed at clapperfuneralservices.com. 47-year-old Robert K. Shanelob II of Rensselaer passed away on September 9th. Friends may call for Rob Shanelob from 2 until 5 p.m. on Saturday, September 21st at Faith Pentecostal Church, Rensselaer. There will be no services for Robert Shanelob II. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny with a high near 86. Tonight, clear with a low around 53. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 86. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a calm wind and a low around 58. Thursday, sunny with a high near 86. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 59.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
Lori.
Hi, Lori. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. All right, let's see if we can get you a pizza today. Earlier today, we talked about a superhero getting the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Is it Batman, Superman, or Spider-Man? Which superhero is getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Is it Batman, Superman, or Spider-Man?
Superman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Darn
No,
it.
no, it's Batman. It's
Batman.
Sorry, Lori. Maybe next time. Okay.
Have a good day.
You too. Bummer. Yes. On this show.
I was
On
about
this
to,
show,
I
you
know,
gotta
I
get
was
a-
about to
so-
sing like in
I
the
know,
background,
you
and I know
started
you'll
to.
be
I
like,
didn't- no, I didn't even realize I didn't hit your microphone there. So had them both turned up, but yours wasn't on. So, but yeah, no pizza giveaway today. But we'll try again tomorrow, right around this time.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
All righty. Well, it's time to wrap things up for this super fun time Tuesday. But before we do, let us end on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is from one of my favorite poets, John Rodell. And I just love it. So maybe we are all here to teach each other how to love. Maybe Earth is a classroom and we take turns being students and professors. Maybe we need to quit grading each other so harshly. Maybe the only homework assignment we have been given is solving the equation of kindness. Maybe empathy is just a study abroad program where we spend time in the hearts of strangers. Maybe forgiveness is the final exam. Maybe we are never meant to graduate and remain forever students of how to love and care for each other. I love that.
Yep. Makes
Love
sense
that.
to me. Take care of whoever you got near you today. Be kind.
For sure.
It's you're never going to go wrong being kind. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for listening to the show today. I hope you enjoyed listening to the show as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a fantastic Tuesday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.